How fast can you black border Winter Park? That's what we're going to be doing here today. And we got Voidora Adora. Worst hero, best skin. Let's do it. Winter Park, easy mode, standard. That's our start here. And let's just jump right in if you guys are ready. So let's hit this. Timer play. Boom, 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 Adora. Boom, boom. Okay, perfect, 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 perfect. So for those of you watching this after the fact, this is a live run of a speed run, and I'm pretty excited to do it. We had a mishap with this yesterday where we did the entire speed run of Cracked and it all fell apart. The entire thing was laggy. It was bad. And I couldn't even leave the video on YouTube because it was that bad. It was like every 5 seconds. So we're redoing it here. Well, not redoing it. We're trying again, round 2 with Winter Park here. What is up, Lewis Wormley? How is everyone? Oben is highly underrated. He's not underrated. It's just Oben was the best. He was the best. But like we've added like 47,000 new heroes in this game. And so he just kind of takes the back seat. But he was my favorite for like eternity. For a very, very long time, he was the best. And then Sada came along. And then Ben came along. Well, Ben and then Sada? Was it Ben and then Sada? Right? Okay, so my ideas for this is just to keep it simple. And we learned yesterday that a druid using Druid of the Jungle takes like 1 frame longer to pop the balloons at the end of the screen, which seems like forever, right? It's probably not much, but it seems like forever. So I don't want to use the druid if we don't have to. But I also don't want to just spam tax because we can, and it's a really good strategy. It gets everything done very quickly, but it's kind of cheaty, right? I don't think Adora quite sees the entrance. I always fumble the very beginning of these runs because I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? So we'll get better at just dropping her like right here where she needs to be. But for this one, we're just going to rely on the tax for now. As long as she's there, you know, because you know what she's good at? Not popping the Moab. You know what else she's good at? Not popping purple. You know what else she's good at? Not popping camo. Like literally, what is the point of her? Like Sada can take down the entire insides of a Moab on her own. Sada can pop camo. Sada can pop lead. Sada can pop purple. Sada can start on round 6 of chimps. I mean, gosh, you know what I mean? Can you place a sniper with full auto at the back, please? Yes. What? This doesn't block his range? That is super weird. I thought for sure it would. That's funny. 1 frame loss. Oh no, that is like, to someone who doesn't know much about that stuff like myself, that sounds like a lot. That sounds like way too much. But I understand that it's not, but it sounds like a lot. All right, so what do you guys think we should use for strategies throughout this? I mean, beginner mode's going to be simple. Medium's going to be simple. But when we get to something like half cash, what should we use? What do you guys want to see? Someone recommended yesterday during Cracked, they said use the primaries, and we did, and it worked great using like recursive clusters, some tacks, some glues, things like that. But I think for chimps mode, since we're using Voidora, honestly, I wouldn't be against like not using her on chimps, but I want to make it easier for everybody that uses these as guides because some people still use them as guides. Must be a short fountain. That's what I'm thinking. Oh gosh, have you ever seen the movie Behind Enemy Lines? I think that's what it's called. Enemy at the Gates. Enemy at the Gates. It could be one of those two. It's one with Jude Law, and he's a sniper in World War II. And he, like, the thing that makes him famous is that fountain scene. It was so sick. That movie's so good. If he could let me know if it's I think it's Enemy at the Gates. That sounds more accurate. Okay, but for lead, though, I don't know why I just did that because that was kind of ugly. It just took too long. So let's just in case, we'll put it on last and, like, acid pool. It's actually just, like, lead to gold it. Why not? Let's make some money. Sada simp? Oh yes, 100%. A frame is 1/60th of a second. That makes sense. Like that's a lot. Like look at what. That's it. We just lost that by using a druid. You know what I mean? Half cash with subs 203s. All right, I like it. Druid Vine's just 1K and takes a lot out. True, but you lose that frame. A frames per second is how many times the image on a screen is refreshed. I know, but it's 1 frame, guys. We don't want to lose that frame because look at there's no frames there. Do you see any balloons? I don't see any balloons. That's funny. Okay, let's do this too. Let's just make this thing ugly. No, not invalid target. You're an invalid target. This is a weird combo, but I mean, it is beginner mode, so who cares as long as we take it out. Oh, you know what I didn't do again? Always forget this part. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh my goodness. I want this here. Okay, we could have gone faster if I would have gone with Moab Assassin, but it's okay. So what is this one? It's play, beginner, beginner twice. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. And then for this one, we're going to go Adore right up front. Right there. Play. And then we'll put you, I guess, just right here. Who cares? Enemy at the Gate is a movie you were right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you. That's a funny name. I love that. I've seen the movie so many times. I just can't remember the name because it was like the same week the other one came out, Behind Enemy Lines. I'm thinking that's the one with Owen Wilson in where he like loses his plane. And it was like 2 war movies, same time. I have similar names. I lose it. You know what I mean? I do love some half cash, some hash calf. There you go. I've done bloody puddles on half cash with no continues. I call BS on that one, orangutan, because bloody puddles is awful. I found a strat with corrosive glue and 402 wizard and MIB village. It's so good for shredding like Moab. Is that what you're trying to say? Corrosive glue and 402. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Unless you use sniper with top path, you'll lose more than a frame. No. Does anyone want to try my challenge? I think I made a really cool one. Maybe. Not in this run, not in this stream, but I do like doing some crazy challenges. Maybe Druid Army for Impoppable or Chimps. We could just do like an old-fashioned Avatar of Wrath strategy. You know, that's always beautiful. But I think we can make this one be our top time. On Cracked, I accidentally was paying attention to chat and lost it on Chimps, and then I thought I would be so cool and drop like a tower last minute, and I dropped a bomb and it didn't do anything good. So that was ugly and embarrassing, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. One of my favorite, this is one of your favorite maps. You have to elaborate on why this is one of your favorite maps. It's not a bad map or anything. I'm just wondering how it's your favorite. Because to me, this one's a little stressful because when you're trying to go fast and you miss this little swoop, it's like, whoa, my goodness, here we go. You know what I mean? But I'm thinking too, okay, chimps. We have Adora. What do you guys normally use with Adora? Like, we wouldn't want to do Avatar of Wrath because that's an Oben strat. We wouldn't want to do, I'm trying to think here. Wouldn't want to do, I don't know. We could just do any, honestly, like a helicopter strat would be clean, but the helicopter I feel like takes longer. It'll pop the final, you know, Moabs over here. But if we use like tax and an ice tower, it'll just pop everything right here in the front. So a little hit or miss on that. The symmetry is nice. I like that. I agree with that for sure. That's the main reason I like Cubism the most is because of the symmetry. But like Cubism's lines are just tight. You know what I mean? Like this is what do you call this? Like shaky. I'm not a big fan of shaky. I like it just like that, like on Cubism. Bez with Adora. Okay. That's not a bad idea. But the problem with the Bez is it takes a long time to get there. And in that time, we're going to lose a lot of time with Bloons getting through. Let's think about it. I got BTD6 for free through Netflix a few days ago, and I'm really invested all day in it now, LOL. Oh, so you're new to the entire game of Bloons? That's awesome. That's awesome to hear. And I welcome you to it, and just play it. Because I have like, I always say 5,000, but that was a couple thousand hours ago. I think I have over 7,000 hours now in this game. I kind of like it. You don't say a map is bad because of skill issue. That's not how that works. I do. Honestly, that's exactly how I judge them. Like, Bloody Puddle's bad. Ouch, bad. Quad, bad. And so many others are bad. Sorry, my doorbell ring. It was Amazon. Always when I stream, my phone goes crazy. My doorbell goes crazy. We've already had 2 people knock on the door, and it just gets a little out of hand. All right, but I think we're good. I think we could take out the final here, but let's not make it any harder than we need to. Let's just grab this guy for the end. And there we go. Now number 40 is easy. Would it be faster to place like a boomerang monkey with Kylie or whatever it's called, or dart monkey with Juggernaut at the start? Juggernaut's cool. The boomerang would be a cool idea, but the Juggernaut, I guess, yeah. Because, oh, you're right. It would bounce here and then come back, right? It just, he's only good when it bounces, and if it only bounces one direction, it's not the best. Ooh, One Direction. Sorry, I got stuck on. You made me think of the band. I started thinking of that one song, and it made my head just start spinning. That's funny. All right, let's go here and then there. Boom, boom, boom. What are we doing here? Oh, it's deflation. Dummy. Okay, here and there. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just wasted time because of One Direction, and then I wasted more time. Maybe glue solver and primary mentoring with a couple of tacks. Glue solver, primary mentoring, a couple of tacks. That's not terrible. For which one though? I like strategy, and this map just makes me strategize a lot. Okay, I have 600 some odd hours on Steam for black bordering everything. Oh, nice. You've actually black bordered every map? That's crazy. That's what we're trying to do here. It's gonna take forever. How late is it for you? For me, it's 20:25. For me, it is currently 11:26 a.m. So not too bad. How late? Oh, do you lose money while using Pirate Lord on chimps? That's a good question. I actually don't know that. I don't think so, right? I think you get exactly how much that ZOMG would have been worth, which is pretty cool. I feel like Bloody Puddles was just a big FU to the entire player base, like especially with the obstacle. I would say yes, because I don't think NK could beat it when they had it out, right? Because I remember like ISAB was the first to beat Muddy Puddles, if I'm not mistaken. So they release maps assuming they can be beat, but no one's actually beat them. So that one could have been like an impossible map to this day. Like that's super funny to think about. Awesome to catch you again. How did Cracked go? James bought it, went great, but I had to unlist the video because the entire stream was laggy. And then the video was laggy as well. So huge bummer. And so I was like kind of upset in my head. I'm like, we need to do another one right away to get this one out there. Cause like that was my plan, was to make a, you know, a black border video, and it got tossed. But we actually ended up losing on chimps. It was embarrassing because I was like not paying attention that well. And then came back, did it again, almost lost in the same spot again, but it was pretty silly. RRRAV AED. Oh, $10 dono from, what's AED? What kind of currency is that? That's pretty cool. Thank you though. Thank you. I appreciate it. Curious George, let's go. King of Deflation. Oh yeah. Someone back in the day, I think it was on Twitch, you would donate and then you could change the monkey name, or it's still here on YouTube. I think it was like, if you're joining a membership, you get to change the monkey name. And so someone picked Curious George. Bloody Puddles will be interesting because of RNG. Bloody Puddles is just awful. It's an awful map. 11:27 here. RRRTV. So that's the same time for me. So you're in the United States, but use different currency. Bloody Puddles. Bloody was impossible on chimps when it was first released. That's what I'm saying. So was Muddy. Yeah, same. That's what I was thinking, James Bond. It was pretty unfortunate yesterday, but what are you going to do, right? You got to jump back on that horse. I spent all day yesterday learning how to use Corvus so I could do erosion on half cash. Oof. Did it go well? I heard that Muddy, Bloody, and Ravine were all impossible in release. Oh yeah, Ravine was too. They had to actually change the map, I remember. And they made the sword a popping sword so it could actually be done. Most maps were impossible in release. Yeah. It's the UAE currency, I think. United Arab Emirates. Is that right? It's UAE dirhams from Dubai, so $2.4, $3 approximately. LOL. Thank you, RRAV. I appreciate that. From Dubai. That's awesome. At the end of my streams, Supreme Avocado always says Dubai, because like Dabloon, Dubai, because I'm leaving. So that's pretty funny. For the next round, can you place a 2-3-0 Druid at the top? 2-3-0 Druid. Oh man, you really want the 2-3-0 Druid? I've been trying to like fiend off of the Druid. I've been going a little too hard on the Druid, and I need to like backtrack it a little bit. You know what I mean? Too much Druid. Yeah, I said that. That's why I said Lewis Wormley. I was correct for once. United Arab Emirates. Emirates. Hi, chat to Bloon. What's up, Bouncy Ball 0508? Dude, I love deflation. Why can't everyone just be like this so I can just like chill in the background, play some balloons, and talk? But no, we got to like try hard so we don't mess everything up. And I think I did waste about, what would you call that? Let's be real. Let's be nitpicky. How much time did I waste by double clicking through the menu, not finding Winter Park, and then starting the round off by placing 2 towers that didn't work, then restarting and then placing this one here and getting onto it. Plus that one frame right there. See that one frame? Look at that. That's missing right there. That's crazy. So I feel like I wasted some time. I've never seen a Dabloon live exciting. Well, what's up, Parasun? Whoa, what are you doing there, Dart Monkey? Almost lost that one. Okay, so double click. There we go. Poopy brown border on a medium standard. Easy stuff. You got this, Adora. No, you can't even. Dude, I hate Adora so bad. I hate Adora so bad. Dude, I was just trying to place her down. And you can't place her on medium mode. Why do people like this hero? She's so garbage. I was even able to place Pat down, I think, on medium mode. Oh my goodness. How much hours do you have on this game on Steam? Let me see if I can check Steam. But see, that's where it gets a little wonky because, oh my gosh, don't make me lose. I play on my phone a lot, so that counts as its own hours. Like I play on my phone a lot, or at least I used to anyway. And so you can't be like it's hard to like really judge it. But hang on, before I check that kind of stuff, we got to keep, this is a speed run, not a slow run. This is actually the perfect, I didn't want to abuse the tax, but this is actually a perfect map just to place a ton of tax down and just destroy the game. Like you could have tax street right here. And then every time anybody just rolls through, they're just gone. Corvus is kind of fun, but I had to do a lot of micro routing. Dude, Corvus, I get it. Like if I just spent probably a couple hours with it, I could probably figure out enough to be able to use it. But that's the whole thing. Like I don't want to. It's a strategy game. Like the maps should be the hardest point. I don't know. It's just too much work. It's not what I play this game for. I want to learn the mechanics of a hero. I want to learn the mechanics of the map and call it a day and just beat it. That's what I want to do. Then never play it again. How long it will take you to start panicking? Oh, real quick. How much time did you waste not placing base sniper? Why would I place the base sniper? Oh, you mean when I lost like a balloon? Yeah, I feel that. How much time did I waste picking Adora? Probably like 20 minutes. Watch this be one of the slowest runs because Adora's the worst. Stream is doing well today. Thank you, Lewis Wormley. I put it on ultra high latency. So you're probably hearing me talk 25 minutes after the fact. But, you know, whatever it takes. If I donated $100, would you attempt a backflip? Definitely not. Definitely not. When I was a kid, my dad taught me a backflip. He said, hey, look, a backflip. And he put his middle finger up behind his back. So it's like a backflip. See that? I guess that's technically a backflip, right? Should have gone with a Zeely. No, my computer is not happy with downloading MFS. All I think of MFS is like what Samuel Jackson says all the time, that word. That's the only thing I can think of. Camo, you dumb idiot. Okay, good. That was before the round ended, or before the end of the balloons, so that's okay. No one plays. Yeah, I don't play Psy at all. I haven't even unlocked them on this account yet. Plus, like, you talk about like wasting frames. Doesn't Psy waste like 57 frames taking down a ZOMG? Because every time you use it, it's like it does that shaky thing for an hour and a half. How long? TAC plus ALK is a good combo. True that. But we need to worry about camo right now, so I'm gonna get this a semi-automatic. I mean, Sniper's such a solid spot for this thing. At least remember Village for the tax. Yes, definitely. If you get under 2 hours and 20 minutes, I'll donate $10 at the end of the stream or next stream if I'm not watching. I wouldn't take that bet because I'm gonna be like yelling if I don't get under 2 hours and 20. That's 8th place, which we should be doing so much better than that, to be completely honest. Because this is I saved some of the easier beginner maps so we can have like our best runs yet. I'm just a little concerned that I waste some time in the beginning, but I got to get warmed up. I always kind of fumble in the beginning and then I build up like the mental capacity to play this. But I think for this, we'll grab it. This will be easy now. But we do need more camo, so I mean, again, it's just going around 60. It's not the biggest complaint, not the biggest problem in the world. Let me see if I can get this one all the way over there. Cool. Easy. Dads and their jokes. I know, right? That was a good one, though. It made me laugh. And then he was like, and so I fell for it. And I was like, aha, that's so funny. And then he goes, do you want to see a double backflip? I'm like, you can really do a double backflip? And me being a dumb kid, he does it again with 2 hands. Puts up 2 middle fingers behind his back. I'm like, that's funny. That's funny. You got me. You got me twice. Hey, Dabloon, how have you been? I've been good. Fire King 04, how you been? Lewis Wormley says Microsoft Flight Sim, just out of nowhere. I like it. That was a Moab, and I wasn't even ready for it. What a loser. Microsoft Flight Sim. I do have that game, and I bought a joystick for it. Never, ever turned it on. Same with, if you can see in my camera, I'm so bad at that. I get all into hobbies and don't even try them out. Like, if you can see that little racing chair behind me, it's like a full-on racing sim. And I never even tried it because I'm like you can't just turn something like that on and play, right? You have to configure and mess with things and get the hang of things. It's the same as Corvus. I don't want to learn Corvus. If I could just play Corvus, I would, but I can't. What do you think the next Paragon will be? Didn't they put it in their update thingy? Isn't it going to be like I think it was in the thing, wasn't it? It was like glue or something. I started using Spirit of the Forest after watching you and it's goated. Thank you. Prayson. Thank you. You should use it all the time. It's the best tower in the entire game. No other tower compares to it. It's the best. How much time have you wasted on this challenge? This challenge, what do you mean? Like beating all the black borders? Probably hundreds of hours. Like easy. Is this medium mode? Definitely, yes, it is medium mode. It only goes to around 60, so it's medium. Otherwise, well, I guess technically you could have the other one, right? You could have, what am I trying to say? Use your words. You could do this on deflation, but you'd know it's deflation because I wouldn't have all these towers down. What is your favorite strat? That would be for sure the bottom path Avatar of Wrath strategy. If you use 6 of those plus an Oban plus an out plus a village, super sick. If I told you Dora is getting a buff which lets her see camos and destroy purples, would you believe it? Well, unfortunately, it's not true. I know, right? If she could actually, like, seriously, for her, Ninja Kiwi needs to lower her price or allow her to pop purples or ideally camos. I can get by without purples, but the camos, like, she's like a wizard, but worse. Like, she costs more and pops less. It's just, whose idea was this? Whose idea? Okay, I'm going to make up some time here and pull down the big BFB. Last time I saw one of your videos was a long time ago. Well, you've been missing out. I've posted a million of them, but they haven't changed much, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh, my goodness. Supreme says deflation. What about deflation? What's your opinion, TAC Paragon? Oh, and then restricted it. I don't know why he took that away. He didn't like that idea of asking that question. Bad idea. Oh, Professor Jonas Jardim de Paula. I love that name. Very long name. Welcome to the Bloony. Thanks for joining the membership. That's awesome. Deflation money. Oh, yeah, the money. Duh. That's how you can tell it's not deflation. But I'm just going to blast this third ability here and keep this rolling. She can pop purples with level 3. That's disgusting. That's disgusting that I have to use an ability to pop purples. Okay, play double, medium. What do we do for this one? Just village or a thing, right? So hang on. Just this one for now. This is so slow. I don't like it at all. Okay, come on, Adora. We can get you up there and you can actually help for once. I'd use a sub to use like airburst darts, but guess what? Adora can't pop camo. So she's useless early on. But this guy will be good once I make him longer range. See, like, these are the things I think about. Like, would it be more beneficial for me to do longer range right now to get those extra couple of frames, you guys call them, or to save up and buy Adora? Which takes longer, saving up, losing this balloon life, or not saving up, buying longer range, getting that special couple of frames? This is the stuff that drives me crazy. How long is your delay? Let's see. Well, no, I was going to tell you what the timer says, but you would see the exact same thing. What an idiot. For me currently, as I'm saying this, is 11:39 a.m. Yeah, it's 11:39 a.m. So let me know when you hear this. I think her level 3 should be able to pop camos. It should, for sure. Or it should at least be able to pop the Moab. It can't even do that. It just sucks. She sucks. You're probably my favorite Bloons YouTuber. Well, thank you, Arrow Kuda. I appreciate that. I mean, Sada needs ability to pop lead. So, yeah, but that's on top of already being able to pop camo, purple, costing super cheap. Like, come on, man. She has to have some weaknesses. Chimps will be like, grass grows, birds fly, sunshine, and brother, you're gonna have a bad time. Is that a song? Am I missing the lyrics? Am I reading it out long? About 1 minute? There's no way at 1 minute. I hear this. I'm not in the US time zone, so I don't know. Well, you can just go based on the minutes. We all have the same, like, you know what I mean? Like, if it's 11:40 here, it's not going to be 12:45 where you're at. It's going to be 12:40, you know what I mean? Weird when you said that it was 12:40. Hey, Dabloon, I love your videos, and I've watched almost every Black Border video, and I'm so happy I can see your stream. And you're my favorite YouTuber. Tristan Joshi, thank you so much. You spelt favorite with a U, so I'm assuming you're in Canada or the UK, right? It's more like 40 seconds. Okay. I guess I'm like an hour ahead. Just joking. It's like less than a minute for me. Do you also play on mobile? Yes. Oh my gosh. Am I going to miss LEDs again? Yes, guys. You got to let me play. Oh, camo? Oh, camo? God, I didn't want that. I'm so bad at this game. We have LED. Adora pops LED. Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. My head works a little bit. These are not a good thing to live stream because I just get caught up in chat. You guys talk too much. Let's be real. Can you play some minigunner? I can. I will eventually get the top path one. It's really good. Yeah, I'm in Canada. There you go. Canada. Have you ever really used Rosalia for anything? I haven't bothered unlocking her yet. I don't know if she's in the solid strats. So everybody hates on Rosalia, but if you had to if I had to choose one to erase from the game, it'd be Adora over Rosalia, because Rosalia allows me to get Flying Fortress really easily on Chimps, which I just find awesome. Well, we don't have camo. We don't have good camo. That's not terrible, right? That's not a terrible camo thing going on here. Oh, we can do this for camo, can't we? Yeah. Okay. GD players? What's GD? Did you tell H-Bomb to friend me? I did. I just totally called him on the Bloons Tubers phones. We all have a special phone line on our desks that just call Bloons Tubers. And I said, H-Bomb, yeah, this person that I don't know their name on Discord wants you to add them on Discord. And he's like, oh, yeah. Okay, sounds good, man. I'll do it. I used Rosa for Geared to discount helis. See, that's what I'm talking about. You did it on Geared. Geared is the worst map in the game. Dude, there's so many maps that I call the worst. It would be Geared, Bazaar. But Bazaar is doable. Geared's not doable, I swear. I think it's just like a hacked map. Might as well take them both. For what? I don't know what you're talking about. What is your least favorite ship upgrade path? I don't know how to answer that. I don't know. It's a tough question. Because I'm trying to think about it. The boat, this is honestly my least favorite. Going aircraft carrier with Crow's Nest. I hate this cross path so bad. Like, yes, I can see camo, but it's useless against LEDs. It just drives me crazy. But I think the rockets can pop like DDTs, but we're not going to pop DDTs, so we're just useless on LEDs, except for camo LED, which Adora can't pop. So all we have is this guy. It's awful. It's just all awful, but we'll figure it out, I guess. We'll have to find something. Well, this one, duh. That was the plan from the beginning. So we'll put that there. Here. Pat's Pond is your least favorite map? I agree with that. Pat's Pond has made me like yell. A lot of maps make me yell, but Pat's Pond really made me yell because I had the strategy like down just perfect. And then it was like, nope, just kidding. Nope, just kidding. That's Pat's Pond in a nutshell. Take Adora and Rosalia away. I guess, yeah. I think we have a little bit too many heroes because you end up just kind of favoring a couple. Like, let's be real. I'm sure there'll be someone to defend Striker right now, but like, who uses Striker Jones? He's been here since the beginning, but there's just too many heroes. So I would never use him unless I'm like trying to be cool using like a bomb strat, you know? Or like, what's another one I would never use? Like Sai seems to be kind of unnecessary. What else? I get the idea of Corvus and Geraldo because they are like different mechanics. So for people that into that, that's like perfect. I'm just not because I'm lazy. But who else? I'm trying to think now. There's so many heroes. I don't remember half of them, but I don't use most of them. That's the thing. Do I like the Beast Handler? Again, I like the Beast Handler, but too much work. I like pop and plop, you know? I like placing towers down and they go ploppity plop and I'm done with the game and that's the end of it. So not the biggest fan of that one, but it is cool. And I like that the dinosaur, well, they're all dinosaurs, I guess. I like that the middle one can just like stomp everything. I think that's pretty cool. Imagine if you play a game mode called True Hard Mode, which combines every single hard game difficulty. That's what Ryan Mahalik's been doing, right? Hasn't he been making these insane game modes with like, he calls it Mahalik Pops or something, and then he just like does everything you could possibly do to a game mode. I think that's pretty funny. I'm only playing Ben. Same. If I could use Ben on Chimps and have it be useful, I would. I use Oben, Ben, Sada. Forgot about the others. See? Exactly, Troll of 40. That's who I use. So I was, you know, it'd be kind of cool. Like, what if like certain maps couldn't have certain heroes? That would be kind of fun, huh? Like if you're on winter maps, like, you know how some monkeys can't pop purple, Adora, but like what if some of them just couldn't play on certain maps? That would be pretty cool. Are we doing good here? I got to make sure what I'm doing. I forgot the boat again. Oh, what a dummy. Oh, we already popped it anyway. Okay. What are we on to now? We got to focus a little bit here. We got Apopalypse. Not too bad. Well, we can't start with Adora because she sucks. So we'll just put the attack here. Another attack here. Remember, we don't care if we lose a Bloon here because it's Apopalypse, which is nice. So we can actually take as long as we want, because the round still keeps coming, which is nice. So technically, I should just race to what I want in the beginning, right? Unless I'm wrong. You guys got to tell me if I'm just totally screwing this up. But it looks like the round's still going through, and I don't really care. I remember watching your stream right when Beast Handler came out. I fully upgraded it. I never touched it since. Cool tower, just not my play style. That's kind of how I feel, Albus Dumbledore. That's kind of how I feel too. Striker's 25% pierce is OP, but is there a reason why it doesn't pop up above the tower's head? Because I never know if I'm getting it or not. It just kind of evades me because everybody else has little things above their head, you know, but not him. Do you watch Bloons content on YouTube yourself, or what kind of content gets you caught? No, my recommended unfortunately doesn't have much Bloons content. I will watch certain videos here and there. Like if someone comes out with something crazy, I have to watch it. But most of the time it's like, no, I don't watch Bloons too much. But what's on my recommended is just like random things. Like whatever I'm into at that moment, I'll be YouTubing it. And then like, that's all you get for the end of time. Like I've been into golf lately. And so now every single video is golf, right? And so it's like, oh, I like that idea. And then I'll watch it. And so it's kind of bad. But I forgot Gwendolyn even existed until I just now checked. What's some other heroes I'm forgetting about? Zyzeron? Is that how you say your name? There has to be another one that I never use that I can't even remember the name of. I use Psy, Ben, and Oben quite a bit. Ben and Oben are going to be in like everybody's top 5 for sure. Dark Knight's tier 3 ability is the best tier 3 ability in the game. It's the only tier 3 ability in the game. You thought you got me there, didn't you? You can pop the mobs so easy on this map without spike factories on smart. Oh, because they're going to just place them at the end right here, you mean? And they'll just walk right through it? Let's try that out. That's actually cool. No, because wouldn't those pop a camo and they're not going to? Or did you say Moabs? Yeah, you said Moabs. Okay. Speaking of which, we need to get something for camo here. Oh, we have a stupid dart monkey. What an idiot. Okay, I'm going to grab one farm. Because why not? We're doing fine. You could win late if Bloon from round 59 or 60 get by because the next round loads since Bloons from one round is popped, I think. Okay, so we just gotta step it up by 50, 55-ish. And then we always do anyway. Spikes on Apopalypse. Everyone always says that, and I never do it. But let's try it today. Let's just do a bunch of spikes and just make it awesome. What are you going to do after you black border every map? Knowing Ninja Kiwi, there'll be like a bunch of new things to do. Like they're already coming out with that League of Legends. Legends. It's called Legends. They're coming out with that one. And that'll be a big old thing. And then there'll be something else and something else, something else. I am waiting for the next thing that like allows me to constantly make this like consistent videos of stuff. Like challenges have kind of died out. People aren't really into them as much. I keep getting the same challenges recycled. The Black Border series only has a couple, like 20 maps or so left. So I'm waiting for something that just like keeps me there the whole time. You know, that'd be cool. Let's actually grab a druid. I know we've kind of been against that, but I feel like Apopalypse is perfect for druids. Oh, Brickle. There you go. You called him Brisket or Bricket. That's pretty. That's what I should change her name to if I could. It'd be Brisket. Because, like, I like Brisket sometimes, but, like, I wouldn't eat them every day, you know? That's kind of how Brickle is. Like, every blue moon, she's okay on, like, Flooded Valley. Other than that, it's like, really? So, that's kind of a good thing. I finally completed Magic Monkeys only on Flooded Valley. Nice. What'd you end up using? I think for that one, it was just, you just go straight up wizards, right? Wizards and druids. You know, when the Flooded Valley first came out, I don't think the druid had his Druid of the Jungle yet. So that wasn't an option. And if it did, it wasn't good. So that's kind of crazy. Because back then, it only just did like one bloon at a time. And it was so gross. And I don't think you could change the targeting. So just pull whatever the heck it wanted to, right? If I'm not mistaken. Okay, Moab's going to come out here and I have nothing for it. Because I've just been yapping my trap the whole time. Let's see. H-Bomb, how did you know about the game for the first time? Huh? There's a glitch with the village to make Insta 555 without any mods in any game mode. But I don't want to say it for obvious reasons, but it includes spamming. Can anybody confirm if that's the truth? Because I feel like if there's a broken bug out there, like Macan rules or Punji's on that stuff, like instantly. Bro is so confident he started using farms. What's that mean? What if you do collabs with other Bloons YouTuber? Well, I used to back in the day a lot. Me and H2K Titan used to do collabs. I've done one with many times with 2D. 2D's always down. He actually asked me to do a collab the other day, and I was like, yeah, let's do it. And then I never hit him back up on when I was free because I've been like not doing YouTube as much, not doing Bloons as much. But it's always a good time to hang out with 2D. Try to get ISAB too, but he just says, no, you suck. And I'm like, ISAB, rude. And he says, you suck. And so he doesn't actually say that. It's just funny. I like mess with ISAB. BTD co-op content and co-op challenges for real. Can you shout me out, please? No. Why did you choose 203 for the farming? What about 130? I don't like to think about it. If you can tell how much I don't pay attention to the game, having a farm that I have to like collect things on is very, very difficult. So if I was playing by myself, I still wouldn't because I'm lazy. But there's, yeah, no, I just never use that one. Let's never use it ever. Middle Path Druid is easily my favorite tower in the game. I love that little nature guy. Yeah, he's really good. 119 people. Well, thank you, thank you. I'm pretty sure it was one-time thing for the 555 because I was lagging like crazy, so I think it's probably why. Oh, you had like a bug. Okay. I thought you said there was like a new bug out, but you're saying you just came across something crazy. I see what you're saying. Oh, I was going to buy the Crossbow Master. That wasted 0.1 second trying to click that when there was nothing there. That's crazy, guys. Okay, reverse. Can we do this? I think we can. What am I doing? What? You're so stupid at this game. You're so stupid. Oh, my goodness. See, now I got to go with longer range. Don't worry. Saber have already took 2D's brain cells. I tried to be a part of... I wanted him to be called the Saber. No, the Tuber. And I wanted to be in their cool club, and they told me no. I never actually said no, I guess, but they didn't let me in. I want to be in their club, you know? They just get to hang out and play Bloons all day. I get to talk to myself and play Bloons all day. Not as fun, let me tell you. Do you have a cutter or do you edit your videos yourself? You call an editor a cutter. That's funny. I do all the videos myself, yeah. I've been approached by a few people doing edits. I let people take over. One guy was helping me out for a while, which was really cool. It's just, I think there's a lot of people like me in that situation. Like, you just want it you want it a certain way, and it would be kind of hard to find it that way, I guess. And it costs money. So like if your videos aren't doing too hot, like my views have gone down a lot lately. So it wouldn't justify spending money on an editor just to like if there was a guarantee you'd get that back. But no, so I do most of my editing. I do all of my editing. Let's be real. What if you do other content that's maybe similar to Bloons? I like playing Bloons, you know, and the games I like to play outside of Bloons don't have anything to do with this genre or this thing. And I've tried it before and it's crashed, you know, like I did Minecraft for a little bit, but I wasn't really into Minecraft. I was only into Minecraft because the audience for Bloons is into Minecraft. And I was like, oh, maybe I can like merge them and I'll grow to like it. But you can't enter a relationship thinking that you're going to grow to like the person, right? You either got to like them or not like them. And so that's kind of how that goes. And so like the games I play right now, I'm playing, 2K23 golf because my buddy plays it. So we're going to play it online together. And it's like, I'm not going to stream me playing golf. You know what I mean? Or Balatro. Balatro's on my mobile. And I already have like nearly beaten it on there. So I'm not going to like restart on, you know what I'm getting at? Like, no. It has to be a great game that I want to play on the outside. And then that doesn't happen. I remember last year I got a True Sun God Insta. There you go. Have you ever played Minecraft? Yes, I have. I did a whole series on it for a little bit. I even thought I was going to break into the tutorials, and I did what did I do? I did an automatic vegetable farm or something, and I thought I was so cool. And I was like, why didn't this video blow up? Because nobody cared. That's why, because nobody gave. All right, what if we just do... What are we on here? We're just on reverse, right? I'm just kind of doing brain dead strategies so I don't have to think as much. But if we want to take out the Moab easily, let's do this. No, because if I go with Sticky Bomb, it's going to take to like here to blow it open, right? So that's not the best thing in the world. Let's do this. I want some camo. And then I want this one. This one's cool. And then we're going to grab a sub here. $60 a video for editing. Dude, there's some people that have approached me. And so I was like, okay, cool. They're approaching me. Let's see what they're going to come up with. And they'll say like $150 a video for like a 20-minute video. And I'm just like, okay. Like, are you a famous editor? Like, that's insane. Because I'm giving you like 30 minutes of footage. You're cutting it down to 20 minutes. And then they'll give me like their repertoire or their library, and the video edits are like super, super basic, like less than I do. And I'm not good at editing. And I'm just like, you're out of your mind. But sure, if someone says yes to that, let's do it. Can someone time out Taterhead, please? Supreme, is there a judgment on this, Taterhead? How do you highlight the name like that? I have no idea. I've only ever used 4 instas my entire time on BTD6. I don't remember what they were or why I used them. Same here. I do not like to use them. I have this weird thing. It's like I'm a collector. I'm a hoarder. And I don't want to touch them, you know? And if you guys are watching this after the fact as a video, leave in the comments, do you use your instas or do they just sit there indefinitely till the end of time like everybody else? And do you still have your free continue? Because if you do have your free continue, you're a rare breed, and that is the coolest thing to do in the world. And I regret every day that I used mine, didn't know that I used it, and that it will never come back again. So lame, but what are you going to do? I just thought it was like going to be a thing, like you get one every game mode or something. Like every time you play Impoppable, you get one, right? No, just one till the end of time. Isn't that crazy? You can't even buy it back. Ninja Kiwi's been adding in like a lot of purchased content. Let me buy my continue back. I'll pay $10 for that thing. I want it. To be fair, I think you don't even need better editing. We watch you for being you. I think we can agree on that. Well, thank you, Troll486. It's more so that I don't need the fancy editing. I'm not looking for fancy editing. It was just more so that I wanted someone to edit so I didn't have to spend the time doing it. And if they could add some flair to make it, worthwhile too, that'd be cool. Because if not, like, if my video is 20 minutes long, that means it took me 30 minutes to film it, like 35, 40 minutes to film it. Sometimes it takes hours. Like just for a 10-minute video, it takes hours if I screw up or something. But let's say it takes 40 minutes to film. It only takes me like 30 minutes to edit. Think about paying someone like $150 for 30 minutes. That's $300 an hour. That's absolutely nuts. And I get it for like big creators and stuff. Like I'm sure like Moist Critical's editor gets like $1 million to edit nothing, you know, but we're not there yet, guys. We're not there yet. Should we just go with the top path guy? He's pretty good. Lord of the Abyss. I still have my free continue. That's pretty awesome, Supreme. I know you do, and I don't know how you knew not to use it. Like, I'm pissed that I used it. I didn't know it was a thing. Do you have another job other than, yes, I have a main job. That's where I like live on and stuff. That's we flip homes. Like we buy a house, fix it up, and then resell it. We've been doing that since 2021, and that's why I haven't been putting too much effort into YouTube that much lately, because that's like my main thing. That's where we make all our money. So it's like if I can't put more into YouTube than that, you know. Get a village. All right, Taterhead, you have asked that same question so many times. You're in timeout, bro. 5 minutes. I just asked. I even answered the goofy question. Like it's a goofy question. I answered it, and he keeps asking it over and over and over. So I don't understand. See you later, Taterhead. Get a village for jungle drums. All right, let's do it. Everybody in? Everybody. I'm not Adora. No, she's in there too. Okay, good. Dude, I'm not even paying attention to what we're doing here. You guys are messing me up hardcore. I love it. Let's get this guy. Now, look at that range. Almost hits the entire track. That's so sick. That is a cool job. I agree. It is. It is cool. It's stressful at times, but it's really cool. Like it's awesome. Like I honestly, I can't complain. I don't even use my boat. Like I don't even have to work the whole year, which is great. Let's go back to this silver border. There we go. It looks cool on this map. It looks like it's all whited out. Like we'd only need to flip a few a year to like keep us going, which is great. I love that. But there's times that you just be dry for a few months too, because there's just nothing available to buy. Okay, let's see here. Boom. There you go. Can we get this or no? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Just stupid. And then I saved the bad one too. That's what's funny. Black border logs. I'm honestly going to save logs till probably the very end, guys. Just because it's like it's a famous beginner map. I can't just like get rid of it. You know where I think I made my mistake? In the very beginning of the series, I asked the audience, I said, should I continue on beginner and just beat them all in a row? Or should we just go out of order and do what we kind of want to do? And it was pretty unanimous to like, well, no, I wouldn't say that. Like a lot of people were like for and a lot of people were against. And honestly, I think we should have stayed with like in order. I feel like it would have kept more retention and stuff because people would be building up. We'd be on the harder maps by now. It'd be a really exciting like trend to go up, but I kept jumping around and then I have less monkey knowledge for the harder maps. It just kind of made it weird. Let me grab a Dora here. Come on. There we go. I feel like I use other towers so much, but my top 3 monkeys are Dart, Farm, and Village. They're towers that are just used so often and so much that they rack up uses easily. I agree. Definitely. Dart, Farm, and Village. I use them a lot as well. Imagine someone recognizing you from your YouTube and they'll be like, oh, it's you, Dabloon. That guy does Bloons content. I have never, even with 260 something thousand subscribers, I have never, ever been recognized in public. Even when we tell like my friends as kids who are in their like 8 to 12-year-old range and they're like, I think I've heard of that. Most people like haven't even heard of Bloons sometimes. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Where are you under a rock? Like, how do you not know Bloons? It's really funny, but we need to make sure we get camo here. And I'm going to do the same thing I messed up on earlier. So let's do this. Are we on hard mode? We are. Okay. So camo, we're just going to drop attack. And he throws him on that side. He would too. That's my boy. Just in case then. Dude, this strategy sucks. This is a terrible strategy. Let's just grab this guy. I need to think here. I'm throwing my brains in the trash can right now. All right. Now for camo, what did we do earlier? We got a sniper, but let's do that again. That works. Just a sniper right here. I can't guess your age. I'd say about 30, but I'm not good at this. Sam, I'm not that good either, but I'm not 30. I'm a little older. I'm pretty old, you guys. My favorite tower used to be a 302 tack for the longest time. Yeah, same. No. Yeah, no, this one's good. This one's good. But I always go super range because of the range and the pierce, right? Because it's been upgraded. Okay, so let's just do this. Let's just do this. We got to take out the Moab. So let's just get like an easy substrat. I think a substrat would be good for chimps too, because the alchemist is like in a perfect spot to just blast everybody. We can get a village in here to blast everybody. Like, I feel like that'd be perfect. Do you guys want to do a substrat for chimps or no? And then a sub in the ice like this and the snow reminds me of Fast and the Furious. Like, what number was it? 27, when they like the sub comes out of the ice and everyone's driving their cars on the ice with not slipping or anything. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? It was stupid, but it was cool. So that's what it makes me think of right now. I feel like most people that know about Bloons are people that knew the series while it was a Flash game. Maybe. I mean, Ninja Kiwi probably has all the age demographics, which would be a cool thing to know too. I just assume that the audience is younger, but what if like everyone's in like late 20s, 30s? That'd be hilarious. I would love that. What country am I from? Take a guess. What do you think is the best hero for every difficulty? Sada. Okay, we're relying too much on this one camo here. This one camo tower. That could get kind of bad. But this is pretty cool. Let's just keep this going. And then, just in case, and then we'll village it. This is the worst I would never do this on my own. Like, if I wasn't talking to chat, like, this is the worst strategy. What is even going on here? We have a sniper for camo, like it's military only. It's just, this is bad. Is he out? Okay, good. He's out the door now. That's good. That's what I wanted. What do you think the best hero for videos? We watch your videos for the advice. I give advice? Oh my goodness. Sometimes I do. I just give advice for the everyman, you know? Nothing crazy, nothing sweaty, just stuff that people can follow. And then age 40. You're guessing I'm 42 years old? 42. That's kind of mean. I don't look 42. 200K subs, but never been recognized in public. You use cams so frequently. How? Dude, I don't know. I think that's weird, right? Like, it is weird. Not that I'm looking for that. I preferably don't like that people would know, because then they would know where I am, and like, I don't want people to know. But even my wife was a teacher and would tell like her younger students, and they wouldn't even really know Bloons in general. Like, a couple people have, like, when I mention it, they'll know Tootie. But like, it's still, even I would expect people like, oh, it's 2D, you know, but it's like nobody knows about Bloons. It's crazy. Co-op is only really fun. I'm going to stop that sentence right there. Co-op is never fun. Co-op should be banned. I hate co-op. Alan says America. Heck yeah. America, baby. Where do you get the capital for your first flip? Like a private investor. So you go and you hustle, and then I paid for like all the fix-ups and stuff. And luckily I knew people in the business, so I was able to, like, it wasn't like the hardest thing in the world to find a private investor, which is cool. But yeah, so you use a private investor, and then they like put up the funds for that. I put up the money for the rehab, and then, so like, you see all those videos of people that are like, you can do it for no money down. They're on something, and you don't want whatever they're on, because that's not a thing. Like, some people, sure, but no. Get a sticky bomb? I don't get a sticky bomb because it's not going to pop till here, right? Assuming it's 11 a.m., I would say near West Coast. West Coast, best coast, baby. Not anymore. I'm in SoCal, but it's Now it's just suck Cal. Like it sucks. It sucks. It's overpopulated. It's insane. Our laws are terrible. They're trying to kill us. I don't know. What's the best strategy for half cash? That's what we're going to have to get to in a second here. And I need you guys to let me know what we should do. What do you guys think we should do for the half cash? Kind of regretting that bet now. Yeah, dude. I'm telling you. I told you not to take it. This is easy. Well, I'll still fumble it. Don't worry. I'm making dumb mistakes because like right now I have $7,000. I would never hold that much money unless I was going for a 5th tier. And look, that's getting too far right there. Like I should be blasting Adora's ball the entire time just to keep this thing rolling. And then when that thing goes away, use our first ability. We should be smart about this, not dum-dums. Co-op is fun when you play with an alt. There you go. When you play with yourself, that's the only time co-op is fun. That's funny. Co-op is fun with a normal player. Seem to find one. Dude, I've played co-op with Supreme and I still hate it because guess what? He spends hours setting up this crazy strategy to get us to #1 in the world in Bloons all together for the boss event. And then guess what? DCs. Why does he DC? Oh, because we're only a few hours from each other in the real world. But for whatever reason, we needed to see. No, this co-op sucks. Co-op sucks and it's not redeemable. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. 11 a.m. your place, 11 p.m. in my country. That's pretty crazy. So are you... For me, it's Friday. Is it almost Saturday for you? So is it still Friday for you? Or are you behind me and it's almost... Yeah, what day is it for you? I'm actually curious now. For half cash, you should try boat into Monkey Pirates, then Pirate Lord after get carrier flagship, then maybe some support. You want me to get a boat into a Pirate Lord on half cash? We don't have enough money for that. You're absolutely mad. I mean, the middle path boat would be cool. I like that. 9 p.m. For half cash, we should play Simpsons Hit and Run. That's the best comment of the day. I don't know why. Just like, I get it. For half cash, go do something else. I love that. That is the best way to look at this. That is super funny. Okay, so for 80, we're just going to grab a first strike because I'm not messing with this. I'm not even paying attention. What up, Dabloon? Happy Friday. What's up, Bones? How you doing? It's 21:12 here. Guys, we don't do that kind of stuff in America. We don't talk. That's military time. I'm not in the military, so I have no idea what time that is. I mean, I can figure it out with some simple math skills, but we don't have those either. A lot of desync problems have been fixed, but yeah, Boat Paragon still desync me and my alt. See, you're playing with yourself and you're still desyncing. That's nuts. Trumper Kamal. Taterhead's back and just asking zingers. You're going back into timeout, Taterhead. Just I'm going snowboarding this weekend since we have MLK Day off. Nice. Where are you going snowboarding at? I'm not too far from like Big Bear or Mountain High or shoot, several hours from Mammoth. YouTube's lagging now. That's a bummer. How could I afford them? Afford what? 21:12 is 9:12 p.m. Lewis. All right. You should try a Chimps half cash challenge if you haven't already. They make you hate your very existence. I imagine. I totally imagine. That would be fun though. What would you call it? Like chaff cash? Yeah, like chaff cash. Okay, as soon as round, I got to pay attention here because as soon as this goes to 80, I'm going to drop that ZOMG zinger here. You guys ready? Okay, there's the second fortified, I think. There it is. Boom. Done. Game. Cool. Now we're on to double HP or magic. Like, I don't know. Like, I haven't done this a million times. Magic monkeys only. Can't start with the door because she sucks. So we're going to start with one of you. Why would I put that there? That was the dumbest thing I've ever done. Gosh. Silly, 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 right? Don't go around twice, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All my devices are military time. Are you in the military or just this is what you guys do over there? I'm black bordering ice skates right now. There you go. I'm in Michigan, somewhere in the north. Somewhere in the north. I'm not sure where, but I'm somewhere at the north. I feel that. Oh man, Michigan. That's pretty far for me. Yeah, it's pretty far. I could not drive there. The carrier and pirate plus MIB and support. All right, let's do it. I'll do it. For you, I'll do that for half cash. We're going to go double boats in half cash. So this one, I'm going to save up $800 and then sell the ninja. No, actually, I always do that and then I regret it because it's like faster to just not get Drew to the jungle at first. So we'll get Drew to the jungle, but then upgrade our ninja. And then I think we need some money though, huh? Oh, we need garbage Adora. Fine. Have you done the boss event? I was like, okay, this should be pretty easy. You know, the top scores have 120,000 on Lich. I should be able to do this. So I did it with the top path engineer because Supreme was showing me how good he can be. And I was like, oh, this is getting really far actually, putting it in the middle of the map, you know? And then all of a sudden it just got dunked on in the 100s. So then I pulled up a, you know, Tyrannosaurus Rex maxed out, dunked on. And then I pulled out the big old Megalodon, dunked on it. Like, what are people getting $120,000 to beat this crazy one on just regular mode? That's so nuts to me. I'm in India. Nice. Okay. That's pretty far. That's pretty far too. Just the habit, but from what I see, most of the UK is in military time. Okay, well, you guys don't call it military time though, right? It's just time for you guys. Like, I feel like when we started our country over here, we're just like, let's change everything, but like make it our own, you know? let's just ruin everything. I love it. All right, so I think the best thing for here is fire up front because fire is awesome. They just use the Megalodon only? Have you been to another country or continent? I went on a 3-day cruise out here in SoCal. We have a city called Long Beach, and they have like cruise ships that go from Long Beach to Mexico, like Ensenada and back. And I know a lot of people are down for that, but I'm not going back to Mexico. That was not my style, and I'm not going back. But that's the only time I've been out of the country. We've been to Hawaii twice. That was a blast. But Hawaii is expensive, man. Expensive. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, what am I going to do here? I don't like where this ninja's located. So I'm thinking, do we actually need money or should we just go with one of these guys like this right here? Let's put you here. I like this a lot. Metric time is, I think it's called. There you go. Do top path boomerang for chimps. Oh, guys, I totally forgot. That's a good idea. Thanks for letting me think of something, or giving me an idea. What should we do for chimps mode, guys? We have a lot to work on here and not that much time left, right? We're almost there. So for half cash, I've already decided we're going to go top path boat and middle path boat as recommended by one of you in chat. So what should we do for chimps? Top path boomerang is cool, but I use it so much, like so much. So I kind of want to refrain from that. No? Are you kidding me right now? You are. You're not kidding, are you? Distraction. That's what I was going for, is distraction. Dude, what am I doing? I'm doing it again. I'm being bad at this game because I'm like trying to multitask. Oh my god. You know like when someone's looking right at you but they're not, they're on their phone. They're like, I can hear you, but you like know they can't. I feel like that's just sums up my life. Like I'm trying but I can't, but I think I can. I hate people do that though. I know I do it too, so I'm not like talking too much smack, but they're like, yeah, I can hear you. You're like, no, you can't. You're texting. There's physically no way you can do both unless you're like a virtuoso on piano or something. No, you can't. And everybody's like, yeah, I can. And then you see grandma texting while she's driving. You're like, oh my goodness, your reaction's that of like a baby that's asleep and you're going to try to text and drive right now. Nice, grandma. It's crazy. This world's crazy. Fahrenheit is confusing, Celsius superior. I would agree because Celsius starts at 0, right? Like, why wouldn't you do that? I think we just live in a crazy world. The only American system I think is better is how you name big numbers. Like no million, milliard, billiard. It's easy how to calculate much zeros a number has. Milliard, billiard. What's the difference between like million and billion? It's like just a different word. So for yours is billiard, like you're going to go play pool. That's pretty cool, actually. Glive Lord and Mad for chimps. That could be done. That could be pretty cool, actually. And the Mad would make it really, really fast. I like that. Let's keep that in our back burner there, Alan Valerie. If Celsius went 0 to 200, then it would be easy for Americans. But we like to make it difficult. I remember in grade school, we'd have to do the conversions from Celsius to Fahrenheit or back and forth. And it was just so stupid. It was like, what is it? It's like something over 3/4 times this times that. It's like, that seems pretty dumb. Seems like a giant waste of time. Can we take down the mob with this, or am I going to have to go robo? I'll just go robo monkey. I don't want to mess around. Do Avatar for chimps, but I guess you don't have Oben. True. Sniper Army. We do sniper a lot too. How many bald eagle McDonald's burgers is a super monkey tall? There you go. You know, I don't see bald eagles. Like, they're not flying around everywhere. I don't even know why that's our thing. We see quails. Like, that's California state birds, so that makes sense. But I see pigeons. There's a lot of pigeons. What's your favorite Paragon? Definitely the Apex Plasma Master. I know it's not the best, but it's just cool. I have seen some of us 1 billion is 100 million, not 1,000 million. What are you talking about? What are you even going on about? Aren't you H-bomb? That's unfair. You're saying because we're both white that we're both H-bomb. That's not nice. 9/5 Celsius plus 32. That's the stupidest thing, right? That's so dumb. Like, who thought of that? Like, why is that a thing? Like, just so we could be different? Like, that's super weird. Milliard is American billion. Billiard is American quadrillion. So you guys have to say, like if you were saying 1 million, if you were saying $1 billion, you say 1 American billion. Sorry, that's funny. Just use math for big numbers. Number times 10. There you go. Hey, just a question. Have you watched the series Breaking Bad? I watched some of it, and I know this is like, I know some people are like for and against. His wife drove me nuts. His wife was the worst character ever on television. I've hated some characters on television, but she is the worst to ever walk this planet. And I don't know how that show made it that far with her as a character. She was an awful human being, and I hated the show for that, and I stopped watching. Like, it wasn't strictly because of her. I was like, you know, sometimes you're binge watching a show and then things come up and you forget about it and you don't watch it anymore. But I didn't want to come back because I'm like, oh, God, it was this episode where she's doing this or that, or singing the Mr. President song to her boss like a creep. Like, oh, God, no. If anyone has an argument why she wasn't so bad, please let me know. I love how USA's patriotic ego call is actually a red hot call. Hey, Albus Dumbledore. None of us know that, okay? Americans don't know that stuff. Jesse, we need to cook Jesse. All the new systems must have been out. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's true too. All the new systems must have been out of spite since we hated almost everyone. I was talking about this in the other stream, but there's this really funny SNL skit. I know, usually don't hear SNL and funny together, but there's this really funny SNL skit where they're talking about, they're all sitting around during the Revolutionary War and they're going over what they're going to change once they take over or once they win this war and they get their freedom or whatnot. And it's really funny because he's just going through all the dumb things that have changed for no reason, like changing the names of those, taking the U out of favorite and color and things. This is really funny. Okay, for the end tier, I think another super would be good if I can fit it. I just put it right here, yeah. That's not a big deal. I just popped in, must be talking Skylar White. Biden's diaper knows exactly what I'm talking about. That's pretty funny. Yes, she's the worst character. How did you, hang on, did you not, hang on. Did I not say her name when you were listening and you knew when I said she is the worst character in all of television, you knew what I was talking about? Is she that infamously bad? I thought it was just me. I couldn't, dude, that was bad. Spicy, you hate Skylar, me too. Aside Skylar, the series is S tier from beginning to end. Try 2TZ with Glavelord and Mad. If you rewatch the series, you really sympathize with Skylar just trying to keep her family together and dealing with her psycho husband. Dude, no chance. No chance. I would never sympathize with that demon. let's recap from just the 2 seasons I watched, right? I think I'm on like middle of season 2 or 3 or something. She gets mad at Walter for doing anything, breathing. He's a terrible person. But then she cheats on her husband with that Ted guy. That's okay. That's fine because she did it. It's all right. And then she does that creepy singing the president song dance. Then she says, we're not going to do this. You're the worst person in the world for doing this, but I need money. So now we're going to do this. It's my call. I made the decision. Oh God, I hate that mentality. I just can't stand her, dude. I'm not that kind of person. I hate that kind of person. If you rewatch, what kind of shows do you enjoy watching? My favorite show, I don't even know, but right now we're binge watching Grey's Anatomy, and don't even get me started on that goofy show. But we watched that, me and my wife together, and we're on like season 7 or 8. There's like 20 something seasons. It's still going to this day, and I really like that show because it's like a cultural show. Like, it's really crazy to watch a show that started, I think it was like 2005, and the way that each episode views a certain topic changes throughout the show because that's how media changes and that's how our culture changes. Like, there's been multiple shootings on that show, and the way they talk about the first one, they don't mention anything about like the person or how about guns are bad or whatever. But as it progresses, guns are bad, because that's what we do now. And it's so crazy how it, like, the show's very cultural, cool in that way. Like, it shows you where we're at in life. Like, if you were an alien, you could watch Grey's Anatomy and know about like our species, I guess you could say. All right, put this here, go like this. Like that. But yeah, that's just the one we're binge watching right now, is that one. I don't really watch any new shows because they're all bad. Okay, let's not do this again. Oh my goodness, I'm so sick of losing. I'm so bad at this game. What are we on? Double HP? Okay, we'll just do it this way then. Two extra. Season 5, episode 14, Skylar performance. 100,000 out of 10. I guess I'll have to watch just like that one episode. Skylar wasn't as bad as Cersei Lannister. Yes, that's how bad I can't stand Skylar. She's worse than Cersei. And Cersei's done some despicable things. Like, that's how bad it is. I saw this really funny meme. It was showing all the terrible characters in Breaking Bad. And it was saying that even though there's like, drug dealers and killers and all these bad people, Skylar's still the number 1 hated character. Like, that's pretty sad. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Grey's Anatomy is more drama than medicine. Yeah, but it's funny. I gotta watch Breaking Bad for the 5th time now. I liked House. Yes, House. I binge watched that one twice, actually. Twice I've burned through that show. I love it. It's not about difficulty, but about the wasted time. For what are you talking about, Sub-07? I'm watching Better Call Saul. Okay, I'd have to finish the other one to start that one, Dude, I'm so not even playing right now. This is terrible. You guys are messing with me. You get me talking. I'm like a dummy. I cannot do both at once. That's for sure. The reason why Skylar is hated is that she's an antagonist trying to stop our protagonist from doing this thing, but she's too incompetent to be a good villain. Really, honestly, it's just like each person has their own reasons why they can't stand somebody or something. For me, it's the hypocrisy, it's the double standards. I'm not down for that. I've met too many people in my life that are just like, will say one thing and do another, and that immediately ticks me off. And that's her whole personality, is like, how can I go against what I just said? Like, it's just, that stuff drives me nuts, and that's her in a huge, not even a nutshell, it's just her. And I hate it. Cersei's a good villain because she's a pretty good evil schemer. Like, I know Cersei's bad, but like, her son was way worse. Like, I don't think there's ever been a character because that show is all about like taking out main characters. I was so ready. I was like, take him out, take out Joffrey. He's done. Let's get him out of here. And then like, oh man. And then that other guy that messed with Theo. Oh God, that guy needed to go too. I was just like, I'll jump in the screen, do it myself. Get these people out of here. The writers did a great job getting us to sympathize with Walter, who's a murderer and a drug lord. Oh, we love a good anti-hero. No, you're missing the point. It's not about who was the worst. It's about that she's just a terrible person to be around. I didn't like her. like how many, like, oh my goodness. It just drives me crazy. Walter was like, we're watching this show, right? So obviously you can say like, oh, you liked the drug dealer more or whatever. No, it's not that. You're watching the show. So you're already okay enough with this concept to watch the show on it, right? Like it's just a show. It's entertainment. But when that person in the show is ruining this watching experience because everything she says make you just want to ice pick yourself in the ear, it's just like, no, just no. Make it a good villain. Like ooh, scary, ooh, bad. You know, like Walking Dead had some good villains. Like Negan, right? Like everyone wanted Negan gone, but he was a great villain. And then like, oh God, Skylar, don't even get me started on this crap, dude. I hate it. All right, let's just keep going here, guys. Good villains seem to be highly competent, scary, and constantly a threat to the protagonist. If the villain is just an obnoxious, thank you. The real Cromar knows what I'm talking about. But obviously that show's been rated the best for like 45 years in a row now. So they clearly got it. It was okay. It worked out in the end. For me, it just kept me from watching the show. I don't know how we got in this huge rant. Someone asked if I watched the show, but no. Sorry, Dabloon. It was about the 2TC, which is not ideal for your black border challenge. Oh, got you. The comment from earlier. My delay is so far that when you guys say something, it's like 30 minutes later. Oh, dude, not again. Tuco's Salamanca was the best. Tuco. Was that the crazy one that took him to that house in the middle of nowhere with the grandpa? That guy stressed me out. But see, like, it was like, oh, he's eventually going to get his, you know, like, it wasn't the worst thing in the world, but it's a different kind of villain. Close your eyes and you can't see chat, although you might struggle some with the balloons playing part of the stream. That's true. Okay, so let's do this a little bit better now. We got this. We got that. We got a good little guy here. What are we on? Can someone... Well, it has to be double HP, right? It has to be. And we're just sitting here yapping away. I'm not even farming. I'm doing nothing. We're just playing a game. And watch this be like our fastest time yet because I'm not focused on farming and like elite strategies that I end up screwing up, right? Wouldn't that be funny? I hate Donna from Suits. The heck? How do you hate Donna from Suits? She was his like ride or die chick. She's very humble, right? But great. But everybody in that show has that I'm the best. Everyone in that show collectively is like the worst narcissist in the world. But she was great. Like she had his back no matter what. Like she's awesome. Have you used Corvus in any of these runs yet? No. I think maybe one. I think we unlocked him, used him, and then that was the end of it. Or I could be mistaken. What's up, GCG? Hi, how's it going? Have you blackboarded Dark Castle? I'm saving that one because I really enjoy that map. So I want to do like a really good run on that one. Let's see here. What else can we do? We got 50. We got double HP. Kind of taking us out a little bit. So what if we drop one of these in there? And then throw in a village. No, actually an alchemist. And then a village. Yes, double HP. 2 times more, I was just use sticky bombs. But they're going to take too long to pop right there. So I'm trying to make like a little death street right here with the tax. Alked 103 Spike Factory and Smart would go crazy. All right, let's do that then. All right, I got you, Supreme. So like right here then. Or it doesn't really matter, right? It's just going to go there. So 103. Smart. I've only gotten like 6 videos into this series, into the Black Border series. Oh, you only got 50 more to go. You're almost there. Don't want to spoil some of the strats for the harder maps. What are we talking about? All right, that's out of here. You're gone. People are weird. Mods, yeah, I just did. That's too much. All right. Would you recommend? Well, yeah, of course, speed it up. But you're not even saying get deadly spikes. Just leave it on long life spikes. Let's see. Okay, cool. Ryan, hello. How's it going? Well, this is a pretty good strat so far. I mean, it's getting the job done. Let's do this, though. Upgrade this one to deadly. Extra deadly spikes and pop through 2 layers per spike and last another round. I like that. That's pretty good, right? And then we'll get you up to stronger stimulant. Probably should have done this sooner because this would have been really easy as far as like the other game modes. Because look how fast they're shredding double HP. If this was on the regular, that'd be crazy. But this is actually a solid strat. This will get us through 80. And I'm pretty sure we'd have enough for all this on half cash, but we might just not get it until 80 is the problem. So I think I'm going to go for something like this. And if we agreed on chimps, any other ideas? We have a boomerang top path with a middle path dartling. Now we could get to the boomerang top path pretty easily, but we need something else to like damage the Moabs. So I'm thinking maybe like a sub to get us there. And then we'll just make the long haul for the MAD, but that's going to take a lot of time and a lot of money, which will make the balloons go through a little bit farther, right? So I'm a little nervous about that because I think like the best place would be right here. So he could do his little spinny thingy there, but you'd want it up front so it could destroy. So part of me is thinking is make a little tack death center with a spike like this. That's pretty cool. Oh, I have the time of how long the delay is right here, actually. That's pretty funny. Because on my preview of watching the stream, it says 1 hour and 21:22. I'm at 1:21:38. So it's like 10 seconds, 20 seconds behind. Well, there was... What the heck? It just like shot up like 15 chats that I just hadn't seen. Like it just hadn't uploaded them for some reason. I'm sitting here quiet. Okay, let's see. Let's see. True. Or you could spam 032 spike factories. They're also good. Okay. You're the guy that got me into balloons. That's awesome. Is your name Zoman? That's a cool name. Speedruns of this game are always so funny because you never see any balloons. I know, right? It just looks like a mess on the screen. I have $21,000. I've done nothing with it. That's stupid. If you see any balloons, the speedrun been doing it wrong. That's true. Maybe top path boomer plus final harmonic. I've done that so many times too, Mad Cats. That's a funny name to have, Mad Cat, or is it Mad Kate? Because Mad Cats were like the worst controllers of all time back in the day. If you went to your buddy's house to play multiplayer on like Halo or any game and they had a Mad Cats controller, you just wanted to leave because you knew you were going to get just jumped on the game. Whatever the game was, the Mad Cats controller was going to play like donkey. I hated that. Take a preemptive strike to pop the bad. That's a good idea too. Honestly, I don't know what I was doing. I should have had this bad ready this whole time, but we'll just use this one and then this one. That should be pretty fast, right? Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. That's very good. But now we're on to half cash and I hate it more than anything. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so let's think about this and be smart about it. Let's go with a free dart here, of course. And then we'll go with a boat here, maybe. I don't think that's the best idea, but I'll do it. Because if he can just keep them going, that would be great. So that's what I was worried about, but I think he'll get it. Yes, dude, boat, you're so good. Why are you so cool? First live I've been able to catch. Cheers, man. Wanted to say thanks for all the vids content. They've helped me black border many maps. Thank you, iDarian. That's cool. What was your favorite map to black border? Not my video, but like what was your favorite map that you were black bordering? You got this, Mad Kate? Is it Mad Kate or Mad Cats? I'm going to keep thinking that until you tell me. It's going to drive me crazy. So I kind of want to go straight for Adora because I'm going to need her level 10 Sunball ability here later on, probably for 63. I don't know if she'll get it, though, because on top of her just being the worst hero, she levels really slowly, too. How many more negatives can she have and people still are her friend? I don't get that. It's like you just do all these wrong things, but everyone's like, yeah, you're so cool. You're still our buddy. It makes sense. Should I be concerned if my toast starts talking? That means someone fed you something else. It wasn't just toast. That's for sure. Castle Revenge was really interesting. Oof. That's the one I haven't done yet, right? I don't think I've done a black border one for that. I beat the chimps mode, but that was rough. So I was like, oh, let's wait a little bit. But what'd you end up using for a strat? If I had to guess, probably like a sniper strat or something like that, right? Okay, that was too close. I did not like that. Okay. We're doing pretty good. I like this. We have a boat. We got some other cool stuff and some other cool stuff. I'm wondering if I should get... I like the idea of the boats for the whole thing here. But I also want to get a crossbow going because I really like crossbows. Dark Castle is one of my favorite maps to Black Border. True story. I like playing Dark Castle because it's just enough expert that you don't... Like everyone says it's like the dumbest expert, but it still means that like you feel good after you beat it. You know, it's still an expert map. You beat it, whatever it is. It's obviously no ouch, but it's still cool. But it's also like, it's fun. It's just a fun map. Lewis Wormley. People are so annoying. I guess, yeah. That's why I spend a lot of time on the computer. Alctadora is good. Bouncy Ball. I always forget Town Center is even a map. It's just so forgettable. Yeah, and it's not like my first pick for like trying new strategies or like a new mod on because the tower blocks everything and then the houses block stuff. So it's really not even, it's not a fun map either. It's just there. Okay, I need to worry about the Moab though. So let's go with, okay, what should we do here? We'll go this one first. Well, oh, I might be making a fat mistake here because this guy doesn't really even have that much range. Alctadora is good. You think so? Good at what? Losing? Hey, yo, all the way from South Africa. Love your work. Been helping with the game since I got it. You're a legend. Awesome. Werner Locke or Luok? Luke. Probably Luke. That's a cool name. And I think that's really cool. All the way from South Africa. And it's not buffering or the stream's not lagging. That's pretty cool. Dark Dungeons felt very good to Black. Oh, dude, that one, yes. I would probably stop playing for a couple weeks if I was able to manage black bordering that one. I would just be like, hats off, I am done. Okay, can I get 3295 or am I just like hoping for something that's not going to happen here and I'm going to get like a really slow time because of it? We were going way faster on Cracked in the beginning. We're having the balloons get way too far down, but that's good. I got what I wanted. Watch it be too much for crossbow. I didn't even think about that. Can she pop camo with this or no, huh? Okay, good. He got it. That was funny. Hello, Acos1342. How you doing? Okay, so should I alk buff Adora for 40 or just wait for the crossbow or sharpshooter? Probably wait for sharpshooter. We'll take it out for sure. No, we won't? Oh my freaking goodness, dude. This is so stupid. Well, we won't lose, but it's just garbage. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Enough of that. So it's not even about losing at this point. It's about just going faster. We're doing really slow. Oh, Workshop was probably my favorite now that I think about it. You've done Workshop and Dark Dungeons. I can't even do either of those. You pronounce Luke. It's just like Luke. And no, South Africa isn't bad as you might think. 0 buffer here. Oh, no, I'm not thinking like that. Nothing against... No. You took that wrong way. I just meant because it's so far. Like, I have problems even playing co-op with Supreme and just a couple states over from where we live. So it's like being... that far, I just assumed that it would just be super laggy. Poor K Adora, I thought you hated her. You missed the 25-minute rant in the beginning, Sinister Gates, and we're not playing that one again. Sinister Gates, is that the guitarist from Avenged Sevenfold, or is that a different name? That's Sinister. I'm missing the name, huh? I probably should have got a farm, but oh well. OMG, the BTD6 is 2018. Yes, yes it is. It's an old game, guys. Why not hot shots on the boat? Oh, now that I have a village, yes, you're right. Sorry, I was waiting for the village because I wasn't sure if I was going to need a camo or not. So yes, again, another fumble, guys. If Genie gave me 3 wishes, one of them would probably just be really good grilled cheese. I like that. One of my wishes would be to like get rid of Adora. So we're similar Genie wishes. Sure is from A76. Of course. But is that Sinister Gates is the name, right? I know Sinister is in the name, but I don't remember it being Gates. I thought it was like Sinister 6, but I'm probably just mixing up with like Nikki 6 or something. But yes, I loved Avenged Sevenfold back in the day. I loved it. I still like if I have to go do something I don't want to do, but I got to get pumped up, I still blast it. You know what I mean? I listen to like my favorite still like Unholy Confessions. It's just that bass line. It's just it's so good, you know? But that Adora slander is strong. Yes. He might not like Adora, guys. Yes, it's the name. Okay, so I was right. Okay, cool. Good band. I like the band. 032 Spike Factory to get to Moab insides faster. Oh, I keep forgetting. You guys, I suck. I suck at this game. I really suck. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're going to get a 032 Spike Factory to get Moabs faster. Okay. Probably should have put it inside of the village, but you know, that's me. That's my life. Let's actually do that. Why would I just not do it now? Right there. Zero, 3, 2. That's this one. Yeah, okay. I can be smart sometimes. Polyphia Sleep Token kind of been my jams lately. I don't know what those are. Are those bands or artists? Sai is probably my favorite hero on expert maps. I don't use Sai very much either. I'm an uneducated swine when it comes to Bloons, guys. I just put the ones that pop the best down. The ones where I can look at off the screen long enough and not lose, like what we're using here. Tax Zone works well on this map. Definitely, for sure does. Go Voidora with True Sun God. Yeah, if you're going to go that far, sure. Yeah, that's crazy, though. That's a lot of money. That's another one. Like, I like doing True Sun God, and I feel like gratified when it finally does the thing and it sucks up the 2 super monkeys off on the corner somewhere. So I really like that part of it. But other than that, it's like, oh, it's so much work, you know? Should I just buff both of these then? Let's just do this. But we can all agree, though, that Voidora is the best skin in the game, right? Like, it's just creepy. It's cool. It has everything you need to be like a great skin. Hey, Dabloon, I have to go. Bye. I'm glad you used my strat. Zoman Isaac. Awesome. Were you the one that recommended the boats? I still need to get the middle boat. But I don't think we're going to have enough for the big one. I'm a drummer, so I love the Rev from Avenged Sevenfold. So sad he died. I did not even know the drummer from Avenged Sevenfold died. That is crazy. I don't keep up that much. We're talking high school days. We're talking 15 more. No, more than 15. It's like 15 years ago, right? I think. He mentioned my suggestion. Yay. Bloon Solver is also great. True story. Christmas Churchill is the best skin. Dude, Supreme, just eat it. Because Churchill sucks. He's the worst hero. Worse than Adora, pretty much. I really don't like how long this is taking. I love Pat's Kaiju skin. That's a great skin too. But like Voidora just has that look. Like that's BA, right? That's a good skin. That's the best skin. Like I love Wolf Quincy, but this still beats Wolf Quincy, you know? But I'm kind of bummed because it's just they wasted it on her. We wasted the good surprise on you. It should have been like Etienne should have gotten this. No, he sits down. Doesn't make any sense. It should have been like Gwendolyn or something, right? That'd been cool. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Nope, his great. Churchill, Doom Guy. Doom Guy? Who's that? Go Tax Sprayer with Alk Buff. We could, but we're almost there, guys. We're almost done. Another thing I like to consider too is selling everything on 80 and then buying the first strike. I feel like that's still faster than trying to pop the ZOMG, which is crazy because you can pop it here, but you can first strike it here, you know? But yeah, it wouldn't hurt to throw. Well, no, just threw another one of these down, right? Meanwhile, me keeping it vanilla and not buying any skins, even though I have almost 500k monkey money. That's not vanilla. You're using in-game money that you earned. Right? Like, I don't think there's anyone that would argue that one. Sada with chains, awesome too. That means you can't even buy a hero. That means you can only use, if that's your philosophy, then you can only use Oben, Quincy, and Striker, and then game over, right? I believe so. That's as vanilla as you're going to get. That wasn't that bad. That was clean run. I like it. No mishaps, no scaries. That was good. Oh, why do I keep doing that? I probably wasted like 35 minutes on menuing alone. All right, so alternate balloon rounds sucks. So let's put a wizard here. What do you call this guy? One of these guys. And then we'll go free dart monkey here. All right, not bad. Now we'll just upgrade you a little bit so we don't have any problems. Actually, that's better. Doom Guy is the protagonist of the Doom games. Oh, okay. I was going to say, what's the Doom games? I never played Doom. I wasn't able to have a computer until like RuneScape times. So I never played like the original Dooms and stuff. 3 Doffisa. Hello. How's it going? That's a good question. Does anybody play like nostalgia games, right? So like when Nintendo Online finally comes out with a game from like 40 years ago and you're like, oh, I'm so excited to pay $50 a year for this, and we finally play this game, you don't really play the ones that you didn't play before, right? Like I play 007 because I played a lot of 007 as a kid. I'm not going to play Turok because I didn't play Turok as a kid. So do old games interest you if you didn't play them before, or are you just, what the heck, there's a lead? Duh, it's alternate balloon rounds. What a dummy. Guys, come on here. You gotta not let me talk so much. Don't forget lead on round 10. Oh, Sub-Zero. Dude, the delay is like 45 minutes for me to get to the chat. Oh, that's too much. All right, let's get Voidora up here then. Actually, yeah, what am I even doing? Just get her for that. Right there. She's our lead, and then we have to worry about 24. So we'll do that with, well, I don't know. I'm thinking here. I want camo lead. So let's do this. I recommend Doom 2016 as a start. It's a standalone, and I had a blast playing. There you go. Right now, I go through, I'm a serial hobbyist. I go through hobbies like crazy, like a crazy person. Like I'll literally be into something and then like next month I change it. And so this month is golf, and I really like golf. I went with my buddy, came down from Minnesota, and he was like, go golf with me. I'm like, nah, dude, I haven't golfed since I was a kid. Cause I took lessons as a kid and stuff. And then I go and I'm like, I still can do it. And I'm like, oh man. Cause you know, it sucks playing a sport when you suck. Like it does. Like I'm not that great at basketball. I used to play as a kid. So I'll play with people and I suck. And I'm like, oh, this isn't fun. But if you're decent at something, it's more fun. So I've been into golf. And then do you guys do that though? Like you'll change something up and you'll be like, oh, I'm really into like this game, or I'm really into like cars. And then like a month later, you're on to something else. All right. We need to get this guy out of here. So we'll go take plasma. That would be a good one too, for sure. There we go. So now that we have a camo there, we can drop this guy, camo and bombs. That's great. It takes a little too long though, huh? Oh, that was a bad idea. Upgrade monkey to the crossbow. I should for sure. Mr. Snack, welcome to Dabloon TD. Awesome. Thank you for joining. Mr. Snack makes me think of my little baby watches Sesame Street, and Elmo's World like is on live play 24/7, live YouTube, whatever. And so there's always this guy named Mr. Noodle, questionable character, but Mr. Noodle, and then he has like a dog named it's not Snack, it's like Mr. Schnoodle, and Schnoodle makes me think of snack for some reason. Schnoodle Snack. That's funny. I think we should go Sticky Bomb for this one and just take everything else out with Adora. I think it'll be the cleanest here. Oh, it's alternate, so it's gonna be a fortified. You guys gotta let me know these things. If I didn't think of that just now, I've been in trash. I'd have just been chasing around the track going, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's just me. It is just me that avoids some of your videos not to spoil chimps on some maps when I got to do it myself. I feel that. When I first started YouTube, I used to watch a lot of people's videos to like get inspiration for new ideas or what I should be doing better, things like that. And then but I would have to avoid any strategies, because then I'm like, you just subconsciously do it, you know? Like if you're like watching, you're like, oh, that was a good idea. You're not thinking of like, oh, I'm going to go use that. But next thing you know, you're like overusing this tower because it's a good tower because you saw someone else do it. So I get what you're saying. Okay, so now we're going to do this one. There we go. Now we got a solid team on alternate for the early game when we're not going to pretty much lose anything for a while here. So I'm going to grab a farm. We haven't been farming at all in this whole run, and I love it. Oh, that was gross. Oh, that's gross too. This is why I didn't get Sticky Bomb earlier, though, guys. It's for that reason right there. It takes too long to pop it open. When does the vid from this live stream come out? Can't watch the stream right now. So, well, it'll be uploaded like immediately. I think it takes a little time for it to process, but I'm not like re-uploading the video. I'm just going to leave this stream out. So that'll be cool. I was trying a different way. I was trying to freshen up the series by live streaming it. And the first one was supposed to be last night. We had some technical difficulties. And so my plan is to leave this thing just live, let it be out there, and then people can enjoy it or not. Or because some people have told me they want the longer versions of these things too. So not only to see the full thing, but to see every step if they use it as a guide. So we'll see if it works. Okay, so far I'm liking this. This is a good team here. It's a really good team. So now we can do this. That won't hit the sub, will it? Nope. Sorry, Sticky Bomb. You don't get any love. There we go. That's the kind of like takedown I want to see, to like destroy these things. And then we'll get camo for Adora. And then Supreme's idea of putting the snacks over here. We'll go with this. I liked this one better. Oh, because you have to put it like, I get it. That's silly. Whatever. Oh, nice. I hope I watch next stream, though. Oh, for sure. I try to only watch video guides when it comes to chimps, but someday I wish that I'll be able to beat a map on chimps without looking up a guide. Oh, you'll get there so quick. If you've only been playing Bloons for not too long, you're going to be like, whoa, why did I even ever watch a guide? For sure. You're going to be like, this is so easy. The primary monkeys did a pretty good job. Yes, they do. Will you continue to stream these runs or go back to videos? We're going to see how this one plays out. If I get another upload that like is all laggy and messy like that last one did, I'm done with this idea. Like I just wanted to try something new and it's like fighting me. So we'll see how it plays out. But the goal is to do the rest of them live streaming because I think that'd be more fun. I like being live more than I like making videos. When I make videos, I'll redo certain things. Like, so I have to be very precise when I'm editing because I'll repeat the same thing. Because if I don't like how I said it or it didn't come out the right way. And so I can't just like speed edit a video. Otherwise you'll hear me repeat myself and I'll sound like a crazy person. And so I like live streams because then I just get to be myself off the go and I can't really disagree with what I said because it's already been said, right? Cool stuff. What's the next map you're black bordering? I don't know. You guys got to let me know in the comments after the video. Comment after the video's over or after the stream's over in the video format. Let me know what you guys want to see. All right, are we going to get this one? Yes, because I will blast it like that. That does shred. That's pretty cool. Hi, Dabloon. What's up, Tasty Sandwich? Since you placed the farm, I have a question. Is a 203 better or 204 better than a 2023-024? I always wonder about when I play. Well, the 024 gives you $16 more per round if you have the monkey knowledge, so it's better to go for it. But I think Ethan Reed did a video on a long time ago. But if you're going to climb up to it, like you're slowly getting to it, you're not just buying it all at once, then it's better to go the top path because you're going to make more money off these two than doing that, if that makes sense. But you do get $16 more per round by going for the middle one. Okay, what else can we go for here? I like Crossbow Master. I mean, it really doesn't matter. We're only on alternate. Ring of Fire for the insides. That could be fun, yeah. Once we take it open, like put it right here in range of the village. I like it. Good idea. Because I always forget too, like I'm always like, oh no, the Bloons made it here. But if the round's still going and we're still popping over here, it's not a big deal, honestly. Like as long as we pop the ends ones at the same time as these ones, we're not stalling the round any further. How does it work with your child? Do you tell your partner you're going to disappear for 3 hours and go back? Do you stop when she's screaming or anything? Sometimes you'll hear her scream, but my wife does a really good job of like keeping her at peace while I'm doing this, but it's just treat it like a job. It's just be like if you're going to work, you say, hey, I'll be gone for 3 hours, honey. I'm going to work. It's just the same concept. It's just harder because I'm in the same house. Also, congrats on the Wii one. Thank you, Jordan G. I appreciate it. I'm having a good time. We got being a parent. I don't know if you guys or any of you are parents, but you know the turmoil it goes through, like all the little things that you think are wrong just because like we had to do a blood work test because she had low iron back when she was a baby. So we had to do another follow-up and it still said it was kind of low. So we're like, oh no, she's anemic. We're going to have to do this, that. And then because it's Kaiser, they'll respond to you in a few days. So they give you the results, make you think like you're a doctor, read stuff you have no idea about. And then they call you a few days later. So you get to stew on it a little bit. And the doctor goes, no, that's totally normal in young kids to have that. And like, don't worry about it and blah, blah, blah. So all good. Everything's good. But you worry because it's your kid. And you're like, oh, no. So like everything, my point was like everything that happened, you're like, oh my God, she's sick. She's going to be not fine. Oh my God, she's a little hot. Oh my God, she's a little cold. It's pretty funny. What's the effect of smart on monkeys? So on this one, the smart is throwing it in the best place for this track, which would be the end, so it can clean up everything if it makes it through. So Supreme suggested using this because they're bigger, so the Moab class will still hit it. So you're instantly shredding the Moab class, and then all we have to do is clean up the insides. It's really cool. I forgot the dude again. Maybe it'll actually work though. No, it's gonna come out beforehand, huh? Yeah, maybe not. Okay, first strike because I can. There we go. Are we already on to Impoppable? I don't think we're moving at a world record time right now, though, right? Or a personal best time, but I could be wrong. I'm not exactly sure. But Impoppable sucks, so we're going to put you here, and we're going to put you here for now, just as a cleanup. Or a clean through, I guess you'd say, before I get my tack ready. Dabloon, I forbade you from talking about the streams yesterday. Did I talk about streams yesterday? I don't think I did. Well, maybe I did. I mentioned the baby. I keep sprinkling tahini into my mouth. There you go. Are you one of those people who put like tahini on everything? Or what's that thing people do? I've seen kids take flaming hot Cheetos and then like put more grossness on them. So I'm like, you're nuts. I feel you as a parent myself. Jordan G, how many kids you got? I played TD battles one time. I used to. Place the spikes on close instead of smart or no? Well, on close, it would be here. But so you don't want, the trick is he doesn't want you to get the balloons caught by them. Just the Moabs. So if you keep them on this side, they're not wasting their spikes on the balloons, only the Moabs. It's a pretty cool concept. How do you not get bored of what? The game? Well, I get paid to play YouTube, you know what I mean? So like, it's hard to say, like it's a hypothetical. Would I play the game if I wasn't making money on it. Because in the beginning, when I only had like 1,000 hours, it was all pure love of the game. I just wanted to make some tutorials, things like that. But now that it's kind of become, there's money involved, you get more like, oh, I have to keep a schedule. I have to do this. It becomes kind of a job kind of thing. So if I wasn't making money, would I care about the game? And I think I would, because I still turn it on and play boss events, and I'll do the Odysseys sometimes, and I'll do the races sometimes. So I think I would just do that. I'd be a casual player if I wasn't, if this wasn't like a career-ish thing, I guess you'd say. That's how I don't get bored. But if it was just a regular game, yeah, I probably would. I'd probably leave and not come back for a few months. That's what I do to all my games. Like, I'll buy a game, play the heck out of it, come back to it later kind of thing. Okay, we're going to get rid of you. We need more camo, right? Because that was pretty bad. So I can get rid of you now. Tax evasion. Yeah, that was a name that the community voted on. It was a pretty sick name. Pretty smart. Are you in touch with Ninja Kiwi? Like, get information about updates for others as a content creator? Yeah, if you've seen the update videos, like, we'll always get early access to things. So, like, if you've noticed, like, on certain Saturdays, there'll be like 18 of us posting at one time, and then like a few days later, a few hours later, the update will come out. So they do give us access to that stuff. It's really cool. It's like we get to try things out before they're like a thing. I just wish I was more creative to handle that, like a responsibility, you know? I end up just like, okay, I can beat it on chimps mode. Like, I'm just so boring. All right, so I think I am free to get one farm. Just only to a greater production, though. What's the most difficult map to play, in your opinion? Any of the experts? That's why I've touched like none of them for this series so far. The he's back and the he's back again streams, that's what you're forbidden from talking about. Oh, there you go. Who's back? What are you talking? I don't know what you're talking about. You've lost your mind. I get paid to play YouTube. Is that not right? Is that not the correct termage? I don't think it's funny. Like, it's so funny too. Like, my wife's a teacher, I mentioned, right? And like back in the day when I was in school, like if you look at my 6th grade yearbook, it would say like, what do you want to be when you're older? And I put like Jeff Corwin. He was like Crocodile Dundee type of guy. He just literally like, he played with animals for a living. It was the sickest job ever. And he had like these crazy rare animals as pets. It was awesome. And so I put like, I want to be Jeff Corwin, and I want to be like a biologist, you know, with an animal biologist. And then other people put astronaut, fireman, police officer. And now it's like YouTuber. That's all anyone puts. Like, they want to be sports athletes back then, but now it's not even that. It's like, I want to be a YouTuber. Like, all these kids, that's all they put. It's so funny. Are you serious? Are you serious? I need to stop chit chatting. You guys are messing me up here. It's all your fault. It's never my fault. It's always your fault. Can you place a Kylie boomerang, please? I don't know where I'd put it. The dart's already there, so it's going to be an ugly spot, right? Is there going to be a BTD7, or are they going to stay on BTD6 for a while? They haven't told us about that. I mean, they probably mentioned it, but there's years of content left with this game. Think about it. We're only like, what, a fifth of the way into the Paragons alone. Like, there's a lot left to do here. So my answer would be, I think we're going to have BTD6 for like years to come. I think it's going to be like a GTA 6 type of thing, right? Like, we're not going to get it until like we're all in wheelchairs, all old and stuff, in a senior community. And then we'll be like, oh, BTD7. Why middle crosspath and dart monkey? Isn't the straightaway better? Use more pierce rather than attack speed? It's just a habit. You could be right. I have no idea. Just something I do. Let's put this one right here. Okay, 960. This one up to the 32. Dabloon, they were your streams. The he's back and the he's back again. They were your streams. I don't know what you're talking about. You're truly lost. Lewis went a wrong person. What is your computer build? Dude, that was a couple of years ago now. It was during COVID. I had to pay like 6 times the price for my GPU. Let me think. Let me get this going though here. I think I can get this. Oh, perfect. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. And then one more farm before 55, hopefully. My computer build is a 30, I think a 3080. 3080. And then I have a Ryzen 9. No, that's not Ryzen. It is a Ryzen processor, but it was the highest number at the time. I just went all out. I went all out and just built this thing to max, not like pure max, not like ridiculous max, because the problem I was having on my old computer is I had a basic build, and I'd be so mad. It would take me 45 hours to edit the smallest video in 1080p. So I was like, never doing that again. Okay, let's put you here if we can. How about right there? Perfect. I love this. Primaries are the best, right? You're going to do the snipe, druid, town, glue gunner, and rocket special at chimps, right? You do the snipe, druid, town, glue gunner, and rocket. No. What's the highest level you ever made? Oh, dude, I don't know, like 400 maybe. I doubt they would make BTD7, to be honest. They don't need to right now. They're not going to do a BTD7 until they feel like there's a reason to. True. I'm 2 for 2 for your streams now. Awesome, Loveless Duck. I plan to do all of these black border runs and speed runs, or live, so more for you to get to. Nothing's worse than death row, black bordering, bloody puddles. Yeah, dude, so I'm never going to do it. This should handle 63. I mean, we won't lose, but it should handle it for sure, like good. There we go. And the third one, we will use our ability because we have it. So 2, and then 3. Get rid of that thing. Dude, that's a super awesome purple ball. I love it. No stress. I'm looking to improve my videos. I have 3060 Ti, but I'm having trouble with some stuff wrong of the footage. Did you have similar issues before you upgraded? Oh, it sounds like you're having a camera problem or whatever you're recording with, right? Like your Streamlabs. But honestly, the thing that stresses me the most out about content creation is that nobody talks about those things unless I'm the only one with them, right? Like I watched a lot of channels on how to grow on YouTube, how to do the best, the best equipment, all that kind of stuff. And nobody ever had the same problems as me. Like for instance, if I go to turn on my camera, it works like 9 times out of 10 days. And on the 10th day, it'll just freeze. And you're just like, what the heck? Or the lights won't turn on, or my footage will just be choppy out of nowhere. Like I changed nothing, but it'll just do that. And I just don't get that part of it. So if that's what you're talking about, like random things that just happen, yes, that's every day. Every day. No one talks about it. I literally have 90 level in BTD6. That is pretty good. I think I have 150 plus the prestige, so it's a little ridiculous. Like some bad lag. That's gonna be like all your settings, like your bit rates and all that kind of stuff, and what you're recording to and the quality you're recording at. It's wild. It's wild what you can change and what you can do, and how one little thing can ruin your whole thing. But no, I think your computer is totally fine, to be honest. Your computer sounds fine. Okay, we need to get more here. So how about like you? Another ALK for other tack shooter maybe. I'm just gonna go glue gunner, just get him up top. I can't believe we're doing Impoppable with 2 little baby farms, but I just don't think we need anything else. We're doing really good here. Do you get any reward from prestige levels? No, you just hate your life more because you realize how many hours you put into this game. And that's it. That's all she wrote with that one. Okay. I appreciate the input, Elijah. I didn't really give you any help. That's the problem. There is no help. If you're having random... My advice is if you're having a specified problem, Google it. And if there's no answer, you're on your own, because that's how it goes. That's how it, like, nobody is... I've literally spent, like... I use Elgato for most of my stuff. So I used Elgato for like my camera, right? And I spent hours and hours emailing back and forth, sending them tech reports to them to figure out why my camera would freeze out of nowhere. And guess what the solution was? There wasn't one. It just still happens. And so I upgraded my motherboard to, USB 3.0, and that just helped sometime. It's just so frustrating. So if I had advice, it would be to use a basic webcam. Don't use I'm using like an actual camera with all that stuff. Use a basic webcam. Use a basic light that doesn't plug in your computers. Use a basic USB microphone. Don't use XLR and all that stuff because there's just more things to add to your computer to go wrong. Use the basic setup. That's my recommendation. I love it. Okay, let's use this for 80. This ball of thunder lightning is like awesome. Which tower to use the most? I don't know. If you went to look at my thing, it's probably Dart Monkey because they're there the most, you know? And question I should know, 2 glue gunners, if one's bottom path and one's top path, they both don't glue, right? It's like whichever one hits first. So if I had a relentless glue here, it kind of defeats the purpose of having this glue up front. Am I correct? And then for 90 and stuff, we're going to have problems. So preemptive would be really cool. It'd be good for the bad too. Someone did recommend the preemptive earlier. I think we're good on just general popping. So maybe. Yeah, that's really good. Like that whole setup's nice. So I think a preemptive is a good way to go. Answer me, I can be Turkish. I need help with what to upgrade on what tower. What video should I watch? I need help with what to upgrade on what tower. I'd say like H-Bomb's older videos, but I don't know how old they are if that keeps up with like the current updates and stuff. But H-Bomb used to do like a literal series on which cross path to use, like a whole in depth on it. But like I said, a lot of that's changed, but I'd say like 90% of it's probably still the same thing. So just watch his old stuff. You could tell all the thumbnails have the same similar theme and stuff. Cause yeah, that's a big thing here is like which to go for. Like it always changes too. Like the glue gunner was always like go top path with bottom path because it's stronger. But then it was like, no, go top path with middle because for the glue or something. I don't even know why. I don't even know why I do half the things I do, to be honest. I think so unless they changed it. Some glues do stack, but I don't know which one it is. My next stream, in my opinion, should be how fast you blackboard or quad. Yeah, sure. I'll get right on that one. Never. Tier 4 top path Mermonkey stacks with glue. Okay, that's pretty cool. I cannot fit that little giant monkey in here though. I mean, maybe there. Yeah, no, that's ugly. Watch. This is one of my favorite things in BTD6 is the preemptive destroying the DDT rounds. Like they're just gone. You don't even see them. I think that is one of my favorite things. Has to be hands down. It's like just as good as putting a top path, like a 4th tier submarine top path on like, what would you call it? What's a good map, circular map for that? Cubism or something, right? Where it just like goes around it. That's really cool. It's very circular on Cubism. Okay, so we got our first strikey thingy. We got that. I think we're just good at this point. I don't really need much more. We can just go this one. Oh, actually, let's do this. Shattering shells make it easier. And then first strike on 100. We'll time it so I don't have to do it as much. So get it there. Time. Boom. Oh, I messed it up. Messed up the timing. What a dummy. Okay, here's chimp modes, guys. What are we doing? What are we doing for chimps mode? You guys said like a mad or something crazy. But I gotta breathe. Gotta breathe. Okay, so let's go with a dart here, like we've been doing, and then a sniper. How's that sound? It's going to be a rough start and slower, but it makes me feel safer because I know that the sniper has enough time to pop everything if we have an issue. So, yeah, oh, that was a really slow start. That was stupid. That was dumb. But we just need $280, so that's not a big deal. And I'm just going to naturally get attacked because it's good. Let's see. I think someone less chanced it. It seems video. Let me get through this before I read chat. I'm sorry. I don't want to mess it up. We are on chimps. I did that yesterday. I was just reading too much, and I forget that like there's not much play here, right? You can't sell anything. You can throw something down last minute, but you probably won't have enough money to do anything with it. So just it's kind of scary. But this is not what I like to do in chimps. Like I don't plan on using any of these as 5th tiers, so I hate buying them like that. But I don't know. I just feel like this might be easier just to lead with. Have like a 204 attack with an alchemist and maybe an ice, and that'll get us through like a lot of the early game quickly. And then For mid game, I guess we could do, someone did say like this guy, top path would be cool. Maybe. It seems video making is a lot of trial and error. From all my research, everyone has a different setup or solution. I'm currently using OBS to record. What do you recommend? I use, just regular OBS. I used to use Streamlabs, but it uses more of your computer and stuff and would just screw up all the time. It really drove me nuts. And there's more support for OBS. Like a lot of people use it. That's my big thing, is I only try to use things that a lot of people use. I don't like trying to be unique when it comes to this kind of junk, because you're just going to have a harder time. That's why I went with using like Adobe Premiere. It costs more, but like everybody used it. So there's a lot of tutorials. I regret that because I have to watch tutorial for everything. Literally, like you just want to make a cut, tutorial, because there's like, it's different, or it just drives me nuts. All right. So for this, I think we'll just go, because we do need camo real quick right now. I think this is a good strategy. It's been working. Why not keep it up? I feel like some maps are impossible without tutorials on YouTube or tons of Insta-monkeys. Yeah, well, 100%. Yeah, like all the expert ones, I have to like get direct strats from ChomChom. Otherwise, I'm not even going to attempt it. It's just garbage. It drives me crazy. Don't fat shame the mermonkey. Dude, his hitbox is so big. I don't know why. It does not look like that big of a monkey, but it just doesn't fit anywhere. It's so goofy. Whoever bet that 220 might be, yes. What do you think our slowest reasoning for going slow was? Like, why are we so behind? I know I made a couple fumbles, but that shouldn't affect it. I think what really affected it was letting a lot of balloons go here on a couple of game modes, right? Because there's just no reason why it should have gone so slow. Like, is this too slow right here? Like, should we be sniping him in the back end of the corner? Glive Lord and Mad. Okay, we'll go for the Glive Lord and Mad. Let me get a good base here set up. We'll get our village going. We'll get all that kind of stuff, because the boomerang sucks for the Moab, so let me take care of that. And then we'll try to go for what you're saying. Do you guys, after playing this game so much, do you call it, like I read Impossible, but I thought in my head Impoppable. It's just like naturally a thing now. I find that pretty funny. Okay, so we're going to have to do this. Get a druid. No druids today, guys. No need for them. What's up, Richard Verher? How's it going? Verhar. Okay, so we got the camo. Got that taken care of. Okay, there we go. That's a solid strat already. I like it. We've seen a village now. How about like right here so everybody's in range? There we go. Right there. Oh, breathe, breathe, breathe. Did you become unbelievably rich by filming the community server games? Huh? What you talking about? What is the best tier 5 mermonkey? In my opinion, I like the bottom path. I think it's great. I think objectively the best one to be the middle path, right? Because like the strongest, but I think so hard to get. Like it's $1 million and it's like doesn't pop lead until $10,000. It's just kind of ridiculous. Okay, so we're good there. We're good there. We can go for that boomerang strat you guys wanted. But I also think we should grab one of these, like just for like in range there. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Look at that. That's beauty. Think of beauty right there. But I hate this little interim because it just freezes stuff and then that guy can't pop it. So I should probably go with the larger radius rather than the quicker, right? Because it's so it can hit the rest of the track. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. And then now you want the boomerang, put it here. Okay, I always thought the bottom path is the best because of stalling. No. I mean, I think the bottom path is the best because it's literally saved my butt on some harder maps. Like if it on erosion, I could not think of a strategy. And then I just got in their clutch with 2 or 3 of the bottom path mermonkeys and then a top path glue gunner. It was beautiful. But then like the middle path's really strong, but I can only get it on easier maps. That could just be a me problem, you know? Do I play BTD battles? I used to play BTD battles, but The content on my end didn't really pop off. People aren't really that into it. And it's like I was explaining before, I like to play games that like make me think about them. Like if after I'm done playing the game, I think about it more. Like I look up stuff like how could I be better, or I want to play that game and I think about it. But like so battles didn't do that for me. You know what I mean? So I didn't really keep up with it. If it wasn't going to perform well and I didn't really feel that way about it, then that's that. Going for 520, yikes. Where? 520 where? No, it's 502. What are you talking about? I always go for 502. Yeah, I'm trying to go with Alan Valerie's idea, but I don't know if it's going to be possible because think about it. We're not going to get this to like 67 or something. And then I have to go through the 80s with just attack and that. Like that's kind of rough. BTD battles is kind of dying. I wouldn't say it's dying. I think the entire Bloons community is kind of suffering a little bit right now. There's only a few channels that are like keeping their stuff going, you know, like I've seen a lot of people are losing views. Like look at all your favorite creators. We're all like kind of just tanking a little bit. There's a few that are popping off. Like Ryan Mahalik's popping off on his Bloons channel. I think that was a smart idea to go from battles to BTD6 for sure. He's way more prosperous over here, I think. But yeah, a lot of it's just Bloons. It's 8 years old, guys. It's old. They're 6 years old, 7 years. I can't do the math again. Have I done the Lich boss yet? I tried it. It was too hard for me because I was trying to do least cash and it just wasn't working. Okay, are we going to be able to actually get through 63 with this setup here? It's a little rough. Like it's really rough. The only thing going to save us is this. Okay, that's not bad. So that's 1, 2, and then 3, we'll use the ability. That did absolutely nothing. Adora sucks. Oh, she sucks. How much money did you get from All You Can Beat Round 76 of $4,000 videos? How much like real life money did I get? That varies by video. It's completely random. I could have 3 videos that all have, let's say 20,000 views, right? And one of them will make like $50, another one will make $150, and another one will make like $10. It just depends on when it was released, who watched it quickly, what ads were played. YouTube is so freaking random. You cannot, unless you got like ISAB and 2D views where you're just consistently banging out good views, you can't keep a consistent amount of like income coming. It's just random through the gates. Have you done the Lich boss? You'll be fine. Could take Elite Defender. I don't know. I think ISAB is doing very good. ISAB's always doing really good. He's at the top of his game, dude. Everyone just, no matter what he puts out there, I've made jokes to him before. I'm like, you could literally put a video saying I poop my pants and like 200,000 people will watch it as he plays Bloons. You know what I mean? Like he could literally post anything. He's at the top. Okay, so should we go for the mad? I feel like it's mad to go for the mad. Should I put it over here too? So it's like getting that little corner angle? Probably, right? Or should I go here? Probably there, huh? That's probably smarter. So then I can like move it around. In times 99% of people having an attention span of max 5 seconds thanks to TikTok, games like BTD quickly get boring for all of them, I think. True story. Mr. Snack, back after a snack break. Are you doing chimps now? I am on the final bit here on chimps. Hopefully we'll beat it soon so we can get that good record. I want to be top 10 time. And what did you have for a snack, Mr. Snack? I'm back. I just got a 10-minute unskippable ad. Oh my goodness. Not bad making $50 for playing a few. True. That is definitely true. 100%. But it's just like, oh, I guess I'm pointing out like for people that think like, oh, my dream's to be a YouTuber. Like, and I know a couple people that like left their jobs to do YouTube, and it's just like that's insane. You have your ups and you have your downs. Like, I don't know. It's like anything, you know. Sports players too. They'll get like a big contract, blow it all on a house and cars, and then be broke in a few years. It just what you do with it, I guess. I got a bag of chips, sour cream and onion, Lay's, sour cream and onion Pringles, sour cream and onion Stater's brand. Like what'd you get there? Okay, realistically, when are we going to be getting this mad? It's going to be like round 87 and we're going to lose in the meantime. I hate this. Bad idea. Bad idea. How's YouTube going for you? Having fun making vids? Yeah, I mean, you get kind of old after a while. Like it's like kind of a lot of repetition. So like this is more fun because it's some like I'm on a mission, you know. Missions make things more fun. So I'm playing through all of them. But sometimes challenges are fun, but sometimes it can be boring too. It goes both ways, you know. You don't do this full time? No, definitely not. No. I could not rely on the volatility of YouTube. I'm not going to lie. There's been like really good months and I'm like, Jesus, I made that much playing a video game. And then there's months where you're like, geez, I made 10 times less playing the same video game I played last month and made more. A lot of the times you think of it like, imagine going to your job, right? You work at like a grocery store. You go there 3 months straight. You're making the same money. Then all of a sudden your boss goes, hey, you know what? You're going to make a quarter of that just because I said so. You're like, oh, okay. And that's pretty much YouTube. Probably should go the tax zone and super brittle instead. You think so? Well, we'll see. I mean, we're halfway there, but we should make a chunk of money. I guess we'll see by 90. Yeah, let's see by 90 where we're at with this. You're probably right, though. I don't want to lose halfway through. Do you think the journey matters more or the end goal? I think the journey is supposed to matter more, but yeah, the end goal is what I search for sure. I hate the journey. Like I hate when people say that like you're hiking an awful hike. Like, well, it's the journey, not the end goal. No, it's clearly the end goal. I don't want to be doing this anymore. I want to be in my car, eating some In-N-Out. Like your videos as a 62-year-old player. That is awesome to hear. That is awesome to hear. What is your favorite tower as a 62-year-old player? I'm going to get a drink. Should I get juice or Coke Zero? Neither. Absolutely neither of those choices. Those are terrible choices. Get like a real soda. I mean, if you're going to die, like don't die of the fake cancer sugar. Get like die of the diabetes, you know? Like, what are you thinking? Dude, Glavelord plus Mad is the easiest 2TC and you have more support. I already hate this. What should we do? This one for now, at least. I'll save these for... I got to pay attention. The guy with the juice threw me off. Oh, okay. Come on, dude, don't do this to me. We have to have it before. There we go. There we go, baby. This is rough. This is super rough, but I love it. This is what makes this not boring, guys. This kind of stuff here, like wasting all this time at the last second to lose. This is beautiful. I love this. Okay, what else can we do here to make this a little better? Maybe like one of these. All right. What else should I throw in here? I can't look at chat because I'm like asking questions, but there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, we can do shattering shells for 98. Oh, glue gunner. Why? Let's throw in one of these here. Okay, there we go. There we go. Keep it going. 97, easy stuff. 98. I'm not going to use my ability here because I think I should use it on... I just lied. I lied. I'm a liar. And I used it now. I have nothing for 100. What a dummy and a liar. I have so much money too. We could buy a first strike with that. I don't care. I don't need it. Okay, let's do this. Get out of here. Go home. We go here. Double tap. Boom. Okay. 219.01. Where does that put us? Okay, so we are 8th place with Winter Park. That is great. Top 10. That's what I wanted on our 57th run, guys. How do you feel about that? 57th run. I don't know, guys. I just always have to like, after these streams, after these videos, I leave and just go sit down and do nothing and just zone out for like a few hours because it drives me crazy. My brain's all over the place. Oh my gosh. Well, subs and likes do actually, because the more subs and likes of it gets, the more it gets pushed out to new viewers. That's not necessarily true. Look at my, it's all over. I'm telling you, every video is different, guys. Like my best video, I think, is that first Black Border speedrun one. And like the click-through rate's terrible. It's just, but it just blew up one day and it caught on. You should do Bloody Puddles next. Definitely not. Let's see what we got left here. We have, in beginners, we have logs and 4 circles. We have intermediate, which is quarry, Bloonarius, Primadora's Temple, downstream, and Spring Spring. These two are easy. I'm happy about those. But Spring Spring, like, I try to avoid these two because that's just going to be a slow run. I'm going to have to probably start most of them in the back on like half cash and chimps, which means we're just going to waste all that time circling around, right? And then we have, that's all done. Cool, cool. Castle Revenge. All 3 of these I am dreading very badly. Cornfield will be easy. And all of these, no, thank you. Go home. I don't ever want to see these. And I'm really upset, except for Dark Castle, of course. But I'm pretty nervous about all of them. So we'll probably play it slow, do some quarry, make it think like I know what I'm doing, right? Because that one has a little bit of some difficulty. Maybe Adora's Temple, because, like, again, I look kind of cool. Then we'll throw in an easy one there. And then maybe we'll do, like, X Factor. How about that? Oh, you should save Bloody Puddles for very last. I'm thinking about that or logs. I think logs would be a fun one to finish on just because it's like, no, Bloody Puddles, you're right. Like that's like the epic thing. But think about it. Like, what if I do Bloody Puddles last and then I just terribly mess it up and it's like a 4.5 hour run and that's my legacy. That's my last one to finish on. That would be so detrimental and I would just quit. The BIAE on my Excel sheet. That would be, let's see, let's bring it up here. That is beginner, intermediate, advanced, and expert. And I just did like a color scheme so I know which ones are which. Because I was going to break them into like different categories, but then look at like Carts and Darts, Ancient Portal, and Off the Coast. They're all in the top 10 and they're harder. So it's all over the place. So I just kind of let it be. I hope that answered your question. I mean, it did answer the question. I don't know if it made sense though. Last for last place. I mean, it's probably safe to go for the hard ones first so you have easy ones to finish with. That's a good idea too, right? That's kind of why I started skipping around. Bloody 4.5 hours is great. No. Bloody, like, never playing it's great. On the last BB video, play logs and Bloody Puddles at the same time, split screen. That would be a freaking awesome idea. Do like Bloody Puddles logs same time, see which one's fastest. Oh, wow, that's cool. It would be cool to end on a difficult map than an easy map. Yes. And if I could consistently beat Bloody Puddles and then live stream it, I feel like that would be the biggest thing of my career. I'd be so stoked I could quit playing Bloons and never touch the game again because that would be the best legacy. Like end with like a good time. Everybody's watching. We're all stoked. I don't screw it up. Boom, done. Never touch the game. I leave and I become a ghost and you never see me again. I change my face with plastic surgery, change the color of my hair, grow big muscles, and you'll never recognize me. I think that would be the coolest thing in the world. Yes. After that rant, I think I need to go, guys. I'm pretty stoked at what happened here. If you haven't yet, use creator support code Dabloon in the Dabloon store, in the Ninja Kiwi store, because it helps out the channel. And because if you're going to use one, use mine, because why not, right? Or use ISAB, or use Tootie. Oh my gosh. Why don't you try Heli? It's pretty good for speedrunning. That's what Chomp Chomp says. Well, he didn't say it's good for speedrunning, but he just uses it for like making things really easy. What's my job? My job is I buy homes, fix them up, and sell them. So like a flipper. Does Chomp Chomp still help you create new strategies for different maps? Recently he did Sanctuary for me. Yes. And then Muddy Puddles before that. But with that all said, you guys are awesome. For those of you watching this after the fact, thanks for sitting through a long video, but we did it. We beat Winter Park. A really good time. Thanks for everybody being here. Thanks for the donations. Where the heck is the map? Thanks for all the donations. Thanks for being supportive. Thanks for giving me some cool ideas for playing this game. And stay cool. Do not use Adora. Worst hero ever. You don't need to use her. And you don't need to use Brickle or Corvus or Psy. Or honestly, just use these like two. These three. Use these three. That's all you need. Oh, and Etienne, because Etienne's cool.